saw him the other night on the internet. He was interviewing R.A. Minihane. With production like that, I think I understand why he's always getting shit canned. Cullinane. There's a car passing by Cullinane. A bit of an angry guy, Cullinane. Cullinane. Jerry was a guy who was fired from a show. He thinks he'll do a podcast instead. Dave really wants to do the show with him, so that just killed the show dead. Jerry and his radio partner Kirky split up. I guess about a year's gone by now. They both just sit around, hang out, talk about producers. When Jerry starts crying, thinking about Cullinane. There's a car passing by Cullinane. Introduce that sticker guy, Cullinane. Cullinane. There's a bald guy listening to the show tonight. He's gonna click on his mouse to record. Trying to find some naughty bits and nasty words to send to the sponsors. But there was a time when he really liked the show. There wasn't a bad thing he could find. He really loved the show in Robinson's absence. I guess that he's a Cullinane guy. Cullinane. There's a car passing by Cullinane. His facial hair went awry. Cullinane. Cullinane. There's a car passing by Cullinane. You know that things take time. Cullinane. Cullinane.
Want to go? We're live anyway, so you're good.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't want to do this. I just don't want to. I don't want to do any of this. We're live now?
Yes.
All right, great. Let's start before we get to why do I sound different? What did you do this, Mike?
I changed the mics.
Why?
It's better.
There were some things. No, I'm not going to say what it is.
It sounds echoey.
Well, you sound echoey. Like you're in your earbuds. No, in your earbuds. In your earbuds.
I've always thought that. I was like, are we outside? Why is Kirk speaking like that?
Well, you should get closer to the mics. You should.
I'm right here. Like I don't have any. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Your earbud sounds different.
Dave,
you're
I'm
good.
an
No,
inch
you're
away
good.
from the mic.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Thank you. Where do you want? Do I sound different to you or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is great.
I don't want to say echoey again, but
Does it sound? It sounds echoey to me.
a little bit.
It does, Dave. It does.
I think it sounds good. It sounds clear. I mean, there's things with live that you have to do in post or whatever. We'll see. It's the first time. I had to change things after
You just don't
Madawaska.
get the business.
No, I'm not being me. After there were some things. That's all. That's all.
All right. Well, let's start before we do the announcement and stuff. We're live on YouTube now. Wonderful. I don't care. My theme the last couple of weeks with Dave has been essentially I don't care to all his stupid questions.
Do whatever you want.
I don't care. I don't care about shirts. Just stop. I don't want any more
got a nice
new
hat.
merchandise. We've had enough merchandise. I don't want any more merchandise. Enough.
Okay.
Enough. Fucking Justin annoyed me to no end with the stupid tweet he had last night. Did you see this?
I saw you retweeted. Yes, I don't know if that's the one you mean.
What are we gonna have? 500 people. I hate stuff like that.
You're gonna have 1,000.
Why? How do you know? How does he know? Based on what?
His metrics.
There could be 108 people watching. There could be 42 people watching. When you do that, then let's say there's 386 people watching on YouTube right now. I have no idea. Nor do I care. But like that's a good number. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But like then it's a failure because he sets up this dumb number.
Yeah. And then you get the screenshot saying, see?
Yeah, I just don't need that. Like who
Right.
cares? Who is he to do that?
He's the associate producer.
Get him on your mic,
Justin.
Dave. Jesus.
Steve.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's all right.
Whatever the hell. I don't know.
Justin, you in there?
Justin, get on the microphone, please.
Oh, I just thought he was in that room. You're driving a locomotive powered by fun. I don't know if you realize that or not.
Fucking shoot me. My goal is to get kicked off the YouTube channel too.
You will. I mean, you will.
If you get
just
let me
will.
just say, if you get vaccinated, you're a fool.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah. COVID-19. You
Yes.
can't even say that. You're not supposed to say that.
Is that right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Why would you tweet that dumb thing?
It was a bad decision.
Okay. That's why you tweeted it, because it was a bad decision?
I tweeted it to try to gain hype.
I asked you why you tweeted, and you said it was a bad decision. So your thought was, this is a bad decision, I'm going to tweet it.
No,
But that's how you answered the question.
that is how I answered the question.
Okay. Why? Are we following? Are we following? I'm going to go slowly. Are we following?
Yes.
Okay. Who's you in that situation?
Justin Trudeau.
Correct. Tweet. You have a Twitter account.
I do.
That. We've got that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Out.
Yes.
Answer the question.
I was trying to gain hype for the
Why would that gain hype?
just tweeting about it.
How does
Late
that
at
gain?
night.
Are people like, whoa, wait, whoa,
Gets
whoa.
people talking.
Wait, I mean, you got any conversation going?
They're going to place their bets. Over, under, what are your thoughts?
And where's your application?
I was going to send it later this week when I figure out what exactly I'll be doing, because this week is so different from the previous weeks that I wanted to get a week under my belt. with
So I'm
this.
driving back from Madawaska. And again, we're live on the YouTube channel. So happy to be live on YouTube. It changes everything in my life. David Cullinane's the producer of the program for now. I would say if it lasts till Labor Day, I'll be stunned.
Everyone was
This
in
is
such good
So
spirits.
fucking annoying.
Everyone was all excited.
He's a great
about
guy,
this.
but geez, he drives me fucking crazy. Mike Geary is here. He's begging. Nobody begs for more work and no pay than Mike Geary.
Outrageous. This is
Mike Geary.
ridiculous.
Justin Trudell is here. So I am literally pulling off the exit to Lexington, Massachusetts, back from Madawaska after a successful Madawaska show. And on my rental car, I rented the car for that. The text message pops up, Justin. I'm like, oh, great.
Ooh.
And there it is. Can I have a full-time job? Essentially, right? I'm not saying verbatim, but pretty much,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So as I'm going around, you go around a rotary, and like I was like, there are cars coming the other way, and I was like, I should just fucking just go straight into it, and just that'll be the last correspondence I have with any human being. It'll be a perfect way to die.
Well, it's smart to wait till Madawaska was done and successful. I didn't know he waited until like 6 seconds after it was done.
I mean,
but-
to keep in mind, by the way, for Madawaska, like Carano and Travis bailed him out.
what do you mean? How do
With
you-
the power
how do you
stuff.
mean?
Like, I mean,
well, we don't know. That was all.
Well, sure. So we'll get to all the. I don't want to do too much recap. Whatever. So I say, okay, fine. I like Justin. So I said, let's talk sometime this week, and I called him. We'll call it Wednesday or Thursday that week. I don't know.
Yes.
So we talk. It's great. I called Justin, and he's like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like it's like I'm bothering him when I call him.
It's always, yeah.
And it's like I'm Kirk Minihane, and you're Justin fucking. Like what? Like why am I bothering you with these calls?
You're not bothering me.
Okay, thank you.
Sometimes he calls me, and I feel like I'm bothering him. I'm like, I'm sorry. Did I call you? I'm sorry.
Well, you are bothering him probably. You're a bother.
I am.
So he, so I'm like, okay, so you want a full-time job? Okay. So like, what do you think should be the reason for you to get the full-time job? This is a conversation.
Sure.
He's like, well, I'm really passionate about the show.
Right.
Right? That was your first answer?
I don't believe so.
Okay. What was your first answer?
I think it was the things I contribute.
Okay. I don't know.
I
Whatever.
coached him in this
So
negotiation.
did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm
So
kidding.
okay, that sounds about right. So whatever it was, we got to that, and so I said, okay. I said, here's what you need to do though. Like you need to put something on paper, lay it all out, tell us what you do, so I can send it also to Barstool.
Right.
And this was 2 weeks ago. Nothing.
Oh, really?
Right? Right? Week and a half ago.
Yes.
But nothing as in you didn't do it, or
Nothing is in. He hasn't. It never got sent to me.
okay, interesting.
It's a weird play. I'm not sure what the end
power
game
move.
is. Yeah, I guess. Yes, it is.
I'm waiting for this week to be over to see what.
We're all waiting for this week to be over. I have to work a whole week. I'm starting to understand Howard Stern.
Well,
I got no problem with him, man. Listen, they signed him. They're the idiots that signed him.
I couldn't believe
You
it.
blame him for he's getting $100 million a year not to work in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean,
he might as well have just said though, like, just buy my catalog for $100 million.
Oh, well,
that's what they're doing.
Right, that's basically what it
I don't get why he even bothers showing up.
He's off. I mean, I know people will say I was off the last 2 weeks, and the company, I believe, is off next week, right, Justin?
Yes.
Yes. So I can't do anything about that. And then I'm here after that. I'm here the rest of the, I'll miss a day here and there. I'm here the rest of 2021. So
It seems like you've benched Cullinane already. Not Justin just sitting
yes,
there.
that's right. He's a new producer.
Yeah.
Only I've been fired. He's gone already. It's back to talking about that woman who turned her back on the national on the flag.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe
He's
it.
representing the country.
Get out of the country. So what? So you must have given this some thought.
Correct.
Okay. So what? Justin's kind of a scary guy.
Correctamundo.
He's so serious.
Yeah, he is.
What
But he's
did
also
you-
not. He's also very silly at times. It's
right.
weird.
Yes, and he got into this weird war in Madawaska with Rick, which I have to get into because I talked to Rick on the phone,
Oh, really?
and it was Justin and Rick. I've decided almost have to be together. Like they should live together.
Bird and magic.
Yeah, they should. Yes, yes. Hopefully, Justin's mad. So, so what's going to be on this piece of paper?
So I wanted to put down like everything I do for the show.
That
in
makes
regards-
sense. I think that's better than what you watched on TV last week or what you eat for lunch every day.
Correct.
Seems more relevant.
So that's why I wanted to wait this week was because there was new things that would be happening this week, and I don't know if there was something that would pop up Wednesday that per se I did not know about on Monday.
Per se, did you know about on Monday?
Yes.
You're right.
Okay, put that on paper. That's good. I like that.
Okay.
Anything else?
So social clips, the things.
No,
for-
but we knew you were going to do that.
yes, but I just
You're saying social clips are going to put on the page itself, like from the week itself.
yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, but if Erica Nardini called you right now and said, "What do you do for the Kirk Minihane Show?" What would you say?
I would say I coordinate the live events.
Why don't we get her on the phone? It'd be fun to be on the other side of that.
Yeah.
I coordinate the live events.
Yeah.
I'm a backup producer, associate producer. I've proven that I can produce the show. The past month, I was the main producer for the Kirk Minihane Show. I
You
provide.
were?
Shots at Carano already.
I would say
When? Steve wasn't?
the past month.
Oh, when Steve was gone?
Yes.
The main producer?
That'd be great if he meant all time.
That's what I thought you meant.
I really ran a puppet regime.
You were the main producer?
Is
that true?
I'd say for the past month, I was.
Yeah, he was in more than Carano.
It was funny that Justin felt like he couldn't produce the show in Madawaska, which is fine. Matt did a great job. He just sat in that chair the whole time during the live show.
Yeah, kept an eye on things.
I never said I couldn't produce the show.
Yes, you
Matt.
did. Well, you said it would be easier if Matt produced it. Yes, you did say that.
I said yeah. If Matt wants to produce it.
No. You said it would be easier for you.
You said it'd be a load off your plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just sat there the whole. You stared at, sat in that chair and just stared at us the whole time.
Yeah, because I didn't need to deal with like getting clips and stuff, and he took care of all that. It was all like pre-production stuff.
Okay. Anyway, so that's your pitch.
No,
What? What do you mean no?
My-
Fuck! What are you hiding? What are you hiding it
fooled
now?
you, pal.
Do you want the job or no?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you that until the real interview.
What are you hiding? Am I missing something? It better present itself here at some point.
Well, no, the pitch is coming later this week.
Why? I mean, you're just going to do clips. Like we know they're going to be clips, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you can. I am giving you clips. Clips are absolutely they're yours. They're part of the Justin package.
Okay.
So you have what do they call it? They used to call it an elevator pitch. You know why they would call it that?
There's ups and downs.
That'd be great. Listen, there's going to be a lot of downs with me. I want to tell you all my flaws first.
Wait, we're going. This is supposed to be the 13th floor, but there's not a 13th floor.
But I work really hard. Now,
Woo! Are we on the second floor?
I'm going to take
What
a lot
happened?
of days off.
But my clips. Oh, we're in the penthouse right now. Got some mental health. Oh, bottom floor. Come on. Why do you think they would call it an elevator pitch?
Because it needs to be quick. Like
There you
like
go.
the amount of time you
guy.
spend in an elevator.
Look at this guy. Nothing gets past this guy. Okay, so 10 seconds. Erica Nardini, Dave Portnoy are sitting right here, like that show. What's it called?
Tank.
Fish World. Shark Tank. You get 10 seconds right now. Justin Trudell, go.
One of the main biggest
Uh-oh.
money makers for
Okay,
the
you're
Kirk Minihane
fired.
Show
You're
is
fired.
live events.
You're fired. Live events. I book Saco myself.
But who puts it all together?
True or false?
True. You pick the date and you reach out to the guy.
That's kind of two big parts of it, I'd say.
Yes, I also
Just
reached
as
out
like
to him.
Yeah.
you kept calling the actual drive-in movie theater.
I did not have
Just
the man's number.
wait, reach out to Steve or me. So we're doing the
Hello,
Saco show.
for the Kirk Minihane Show, press 1.
I put the other dummy on there, please. So I think it was when I talked to you on the phone, right, Justin, about the Saco thing. It's fine, just talk to me, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm like, how's it going with Saco, which we're going to announce here in a moment. And Justin's like, having a tough time getting this guy on the phone. He's like, I'm calling the movie theater. I'm like, oh, you're calling the Saco Drive-In movie theater on Tuesday morning, and he's not answering. Exactly, it's like movie vote for Jurassic Park. Press 1.
Would you like to book a live show?
And I said, Justin, maybe your best bet is to find the man's phone number,
Right.
and give him a call. So I reached out to the late Steve Robinson, and he texted me the guy's number immediately. I don't know if experience you've had with him, Dave, so far, Steve. Have you had any interaction with him the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, tiny bit, but very cordial, very quick.
Out of curiosity, when you took over the show from Steve, the two of you have any conversation? Did you pass? Was there any passing of the torch?
There was no.
Okay, fine. Well, fine.
No, I will say that Justin.
I can't do it. It's never as good as you mentioned. Go ahead. You'll say
I'm
what?
just saying Justin has been really helpful.
I have no question about it.
Yeah.
But you said to me on the phone the other day you didn't think it was a full-time job, Justin.
That is not true.
Yes, you
You are
did.
blatantly
Oh, boy.
lying. That is
Oh, boy.
absolutely
Yes,
not
you
true.
did.
You are blatantly lying.
Yes, you did.
And off we go. No fucking way did
I'm
I
saying-
say that.
Yes, you did. I know
did
exactly
not
where I
say
was.
that.
And
Let's see who the new mic is in this dynamic
that
here.
was the part where calling. It's like, oh, your phone's breaking up. Oh,
First of all, when you first called me about this, you said you want to empower Justin. You want to give
I
Justin
don't think I
more.
used the word empower.
What'd you use? I don't know. What's a Kirk word?
Lift him up.
I don't
Besides
even know-
sure and yeah, what's a Kirk word?
Ooh, wow. I don't
You
even-
two are going to have a real rivalry.
Look at this guy. He's been saving that up for a year. No, I like Justin. He's doing a great job. I don't know. So it's, whether it's Carano, who I like, Justin, Dave, Mike. Seems like, these people, you fucking hands out,
Not me.
That's true.
No hands
I
out.
can work for free.
I'll just come by, hang out.
If we could figure out what do you do, all right, I'll ask you then, Dave. Dave Cullinane, the are you the executive producer of the show?
I just like producer. I don't want. Yeah, we don't.
No,
need
yeah.
that.
I don't want
Yeah, I
to.
don't. No.
I don't
All the
mean to-
prestige.
I don't mean to give you any. That's fine. I beg your pardon. As the new Steve Robinson, do you think Justin should have a full-time job on the show? I'm not saying we all would like him to have one. What I'm saying is, do you think that's a good allocation of my funds?
I think so. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
We are introducing a lot of new things that you don't care about,
I don't care about them.
and I think
they're here.
he has been very helpful in the process of getting those new things done.
Why can't you do them?
I can do them.
Okay.
Well, actually, in the moment stuff, I can't. Yeah, there's stuff live that we want to do that I can't do.
Because your other job?
No, literally because he is right now clipping the show to promote the show to get people to watch the show
While
right
we're
now.
live.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
At one point during the 2 weeks of Dave's endless texts about nothing, I finally said to him, you have to understand, I literally don't care about growing the audience. Like, it actually means nothing to me.
Well, that can be detrimental, though.
What do you mean?
Meaning it's Dave's job to try and grow the audience.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, I actually,
No, but I'm not sitting
I actually
here-
don't think it is. His job is to produce the show I wanted to do every day. His job's not to grow the audience. Our audience is great. Like it's, for a while I thought, oh, in the perfect world I'd like to be bigger, but we know how it works. Like we have a great, huge, loyal audience. I don't think it'll get any bigger over the next couple of years, and I couldn't be more comfortable with that.
Well, I should say, if he also had that attitude, I think it would be bad. If he was like, who gives a fuck? You know?
True.
Like, because you're not.
Well, I think Steve had that attitude, not in a bad way, but I don't even. Steve wasn't like me, but I don't think Dave wants to grow the audience. I think
It's not necessarily the case. It doesn't matter. If we put on a good show, it's going to organically happen. So why does it
we
matter?
put on a good show.
So there it is. It's going to grow. That's it.
But if it doesn't, I don't care though.
Okay, that's great.
Dave's
I just
Dave's
want to put on a good
he
show and
does.
see what happens. I'm not sitting here begging for new people.
What'd you say? Are you already laughing at him?
Yeah.
He's so dumb.
I don't have my fucking handout. Listen or don't. Take your shit elsewhere.
I mean, what are you so angry about?
I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
You're excited to be part of the team.
I am.
The world.
Looking forward to it. Yep.
You're back.
Back.
Was there any part when you because my telling of the story was accurate. I reached out to you initially, and we're going to announce the Saco stuff in a few minutes. I said to you initially, hey, do you know names of any producers?
Yes.
Correct. And then the next day you said, hey, I want the job, right?
Yeah, I said, would you consider me for it?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't like, because and Jerry was great about this. Right. Honestly, like he completely understood. I reached out. I said, if it's an issue with you at all, I won't do it. And he didn't care. It was actually troubling how little he cared.
Well,
it was like,
seems like you found new chemistry with another guy.
well, I'll tell you what. This is where the genius of Cullinane comes in.
Yeah,
Nobody hires as well as Cullinane.
Right.
So Jerry,
right.
Jerry, is looking for a new producer, and literally everybody who's applying for the job is like either a fan of mine. Or,
Yeah, I'm doing Friday this week.
right. Yeah, I'm surprised Justin hasn't produced it yet. So they hire this guy Dave, right?
Yes.
I think he's a big fan of mine.
He's a big fan of you. He said it on the podcast. Yes.
Said in the podcast, right? I heard this.
Yeah.
So I guess it turns out this guy is like like Stephen Glass. It's just like Jason Blair. It's just he just cooked up a resume, right?
Evidently.
He said, and that was a concern. He said yes to a lot of things.
I would think that would be a concern. Yeah.
He was a yeah guy, and I told Jerry I was a little nervous about that.
Well, Jerry told me that you picked him over Cullinane.
Over Carano.
Carano, rather.
I picked him.
Quote from Jerry, Dave is not a Carano guy.
Oh, I'm not a Carano guy, but I picked him and Craig over Carano.
Oh, God.
Yes.
I'm so Craig'd out, by the way.
Well, you don't listen to the show today then.
Why?
You don't know this?
My show?
Jerry's show.
Oh, is he producing?
He's trying to pull the rug out from the big Cullinane debut.
Oh, wow.
Craig's in
programming.
studio, yeah.
Well, I've talked to Jerry more the last couple of weeks than I have in 3 years, I think, since I left. Because, and Jerry feels bad, but I feel bad because it's, I took Jerry's producer. So
Right.
And my thing is, I know Dave likes Jerry too. I love Jerry. Whatever Dave needed to do the last couple of weeks, I didn't care, whatever. And then Carano went in, and I thought Carano was going to be good, and I was right about that.
You were right.
My
You were
instincts were
definitely
better
right.
than yours, Dave.
You were
which is
right.
Odd.
Great instinct.
I think they're changing the name of the show to a Barrel of Monkeys because those two guys are just having fun. Two guys that really enjoyed being with each other, it seemed like.
Who's that? Carano and
Carano and Jerry.
But I thought Carano did pretty well.
He did do very well. It just seemed like he didn't want to be there.
Well, I think he was. It turned out he didn't think it wasn't going to be a full-time job, so it was
Right.
all that. So now it's Craig.
I mean, today.
Just today, yes. Just
Yeah.
for today. So I don't know who's
I don't
producing
think that's going to be a
tomorrow.
great match.
I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, he is a bore. Jesus.
I
he's a
enjoy
bore.
Craig. I find him funny. But the things I find funny about Craig, I don't think Jerry would.
Certainly not.
Yeah, so I don't know how well it's going to work. But
Well, okay. Well, anyway, so that's where. So Jerry doesn't have a producer yet.
No, I don't know. I think maybe Chach will be later in the week. I don't know.
Great.
Yeah.
I told Jerry the same thing. I think Karama told him. Jerry should go subscription. I know Dave probably doesn't agree, but he's got a base. It may not be a massive base, but it's a good loyal base. That way, you get away from Murchison. You get away from that bullshit. You do whatever you want. Jerry's got this thing where he thinks he's going to go to Clay Travis's company, or that's not going to happen. Just go get your base, make some money, say whatever the fuck you want,
Could have happened.
and be done.
I was gonna say I don't understand why, because I've listened to him and he's just as good as any other fucking
Better.
Buck Sexton.
He's
or
way
whoever.
better than those guys. But that's not how it works. Like Clay Travis is a fucking bore.
Right.
Total bore. But he's he picked. It's all luck and right timing and whatever. Who knows? Anyway. All right. So we have. Well, first I have my Miltons on.
Oh, yes.
What?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know. I don't know what hit me there.
He says you're looking good.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh yes.
I thought you made eye contact when you did it. I don't know. It was strange.
Why am I even? Why is this even happening? Terrible.
You did this.
Terrible.
Just always remind yourself of that.
Mike Geary's got his Miltons on. I know Justin does as well. Dave does not.
I know I have the new merch, but
me
yeah,
see.
I'll have it.
He's a big sweater guy. You can't wear that in the summer.
Perfect day for a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
It was cold in here, though. Yeah, it was cold.
Okay, it's 97 degrees outside.
I know. Whatever. It's cold in here. There's air conditioning on.
You're right. You go to Miltons.com right now. The summer sale is going on as we speak. Vineyard Vines, which I think I'm wearing, correct? Is that right? Is that Vineyard Vines? I can't see it. Yes, Tommy Bahama. Under Armour, North Face. You go to Miltons.com to get all the great deals. You buy one suit, you get one free right now with all the weddings. Everyone's got a million. The world, thank God, is back right now. It's like COVID never happened.
For now.
Were you worried about this Delta variant?
Australia's shutting down.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's right. I think the numbers are like 20 or 30 cases a day in Massachusetts. It's fucking over. The party's over. Let's go. Let's get moving. And go to Miltons right now. Miltons.com or the stores, South Shore Plaza in Braintree, where we went the other day, Chestnut Hill Square in Chestnut Hill. Miltons.com, a great partner of the show. I know they had a good time with us a few weeks ago, and they are going to be part of, as long as this show is going on, Milton's going to be part of it. That I can promise you. It'll be a big part of the Wilbur as well, correct, Dave?
Oh, yes, for sure. We got some plans.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, I don't think it'd be, okay.
Abbott and Costello.
Get some plans. We do have some plans, you're right. Miltons.com. So go to Miltons today. So, speaking of live events, the next one coming up, drum roll, please, Mike. Thank you. August the 21st, is that correct?
That is correct.
Saturday night, August 21st, Saco, Maine, the Saco Drive-In movie theater. I called the guy myself. We had a conversation, took about 40 seconds, where he said, great. And then, and that was it. So
Be good. You're
Yes.
booking live events now.
Yeah, it was hard, but I was able
You
to.
get a few extra bucks out of this thing.
I would like that. August 21st, and I believe tickets are on sale right now, correct?
Right now.
So if you go to xvideos.com, is that correct?
It doesn't
It's
sound
not
right.
where you should
Tube
go.
galore? You shouldn't go there? Why not?
Well, you should. You
Sure,
can.
sure,
I mean,
that.
if you want to have a good time, sure.
Kink
Maybe
shamer. Jesus.
Yeah.
God. You go to, what is, I don't even know the site. Where are we going for that?
Why don't we go? First of all, check us out on Twitter. You can get the link there, or you go to what?
Just where do you go to get the fucking tickets,
Barstool
Dave?
Sports Store. It's going to be right there for you.
Where do you go? Barstool Sports, and then
Yep,
where?
go to the Kirk Minihane Show.
Do we have a link
page.
to it on the Twitter? On
On the
Twitter right
Twitter,
now?
correct.
All right, on Twitter right now. Link it out. So we're doing one show this year. We're not doing two because last year was half capacity for both shows, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. Whatever. Go. I think it's like 400 seats or cars or something. Is that right?
450 cars. Yep.
450 cars. So let's sell that out again. And here's an exclusive for the people going to the live show from Correct Dave. That the normal people, the people that don't go, don't get. Is you get an exclusive Kirk Minihane Show shirt,
You
correct?
sure do. You can
The one-
see it on the stream, by the
On
way.
the street. Oh, is that? Oh, great. The one that people have been asking for forever. It's got the thing on the front and then the back. It's got all the dates, all the sold out shows on the back. So it's almost like a little concert tour shirt, which I like.
fun.
Good idea. So I think it's in the entire package is yours for the price of $1,700 for a ticket. Is that
But-
correct, Dave?
Yes.
If you bring in 10 listeners,
That's right.
then you start making money.
That's how you make money. How much are we charging for this?
$100 a car.
$100 a car. Once again, they had to twist my arm to get to $100.
We did.
Barstool bitched and moaned and all
You want
that
to do
stuff.
less?
Yeah, $80.
Wow. Very generous.
Well, I want to do $80. Then if you buy the T-shirts, $100.
Okay.
But they said, can we just do $100 for everyone that's easier? And $100, 3 or 4 people in the car, to me, is not that bad.
Right.
You get a show. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. We're going to do, I think, that day kind of shows all day, different shows. Whoever the hell wants to do a podcast all day, we can do them. Whoever a Quantum Week or Craig wants to do his fucking stupid show with his friend. What's it called?
Very good show.
Dog shit fucking show with
Close
an
enough.
asshole.
Very good show.
Yes, great show. So, Colleen will play the hits for 4 hours or whatever you want.
No, if you want me to, I'll play them. Sure.
Thank you, Dave. So August 21st, I had such a good time at Saco last year. I fucking drove right to a mental institution. So.
It was great.
It's amazing because none of the fans all week are like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do a show in Saco, Kirk. They're all excited about it.
Yeah.
So they don't care. They literally don't care if I die or not. So
I like
you
the
get
people-
one. You get one show this year in Saco.
It was only like 3 or 4 throughout the 2 weeks, but like I'd get tweets like, "Oh shit, did something happen with Kirk again? He's off for 2 weeks."
Yeah, I
It's
saw
like I feel
that.
like we said it a bunch, didn't we?
Pretty clear. And a lot of people are like, Jesus, you fucking never work anymore. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take 2 weeks off. And they're like, I don't know what you want me to do. It's the summer. I'm taking a couple of weeks off.
Right.
And I don't count the case weeks I took off. I was fucking working. I was in here with Steve fucking slaving. So there you go. But I'm looking forward to Saco. I think it'll be a good time. August 21st, one night only, Saturday. So go get your tickets right now. Correct, Dave? It's up.
It
ready
is
to
up.
go?
It is live. You can go get them. Link is on Twitter. Go to barstoolsports.com.
Go to barstoolsports.com. Everyone will have a good time there. I hope. We shall see. Let's discuss quickly the remnants of the last live event because we've not congregated since then. We were in Madawaska. The show was up on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was up on YouTube, so some people got to see that. I had a good time. I thought it was a fun show. Wasn't a super content-heavy show. It was just a live show. We were just dicking around.
Yeah.
So it ends, and Justin, I guess, went into... So I wake up the next morning, and like there's this Big Rick. Well, a couple of things. First of all, another hit job by that asshole reporter.
I know.
Like legitimately a hit job. Like what the fuck? She's talking about Aaron Andrews and I'm like this. It was a hideously written piece
And
by
everyone
a
was so nice to
hideous human being. Like an absolutely awful person. Hannah Caitlin, this reporter. Exactly why I hate the media. I do this every time like a fucking idiot. Whether it's people at the Globe, whether it's that. Oh, can I? Now we're on YouTube. It's my first time.
Yeah.
Can I use that word?
Fuck?
No. The C word.
That's a great
Yeah.
point. I mean, maybe refrain a little bit, but let's see what happens.
That cunt.
Be your
Thomas Stackpole.
Refrain a little bit.
Yeah,
That-
but yeah.
that cunt.
Cunt. From Boston Magazine. Steve Buckley, another asshole. And they always bring you, oh, I love the show. Oh, you're so interesting. Oh, how does that mind work? And all that bullshit. What? He's made another noise.
I didn't say anything.
Did you hear him?
I didn't hear that. No.
Well, I might have been drinking.
I'm sure you have. I want to find this story. What is it?
Fiddlehead Focus.
Kirk Minihane. If I go to the news thing, it'll pop up here, right? Yeah.
And she seemed so nice, and everyone was nice to her before
This is
the
what
show.
happens,
and everything.
Mike. This is what happens. Fiddlehead Focus. Barstool Sports podcaster gets cold welcome in Madawaska following online controversy. When Barstool Sports podcaster Kirk Minihane and his followers stormed into Madawaska on a war footing last weekend, they found the other side hadn't shown up for battle.
Yeah. I gotta say, me and Justin felt pretty silly with our face paint on it
Like-
at about hour 6.
Like William Wallace. Are you ready, Tim Riggles? Madawaska Rob, my brother. We will storm that we will go over St. John's River, head that way, go through Jeff's for some food, get our bellies full, and make our way to the town.
We've got an army of shit-faced soldiers partying with the other side.
We had a weird war strategy. We stuffed fucking money into your freaking town and left.
Drank with them and shared stories.
Yeah, I just, holy shit. I'm fine with that as like joke, but you gotta remember, she's writing this seriously.
Right.
Like, she's, purports to be a journalist. She's a fucking awful journalist. The Kirk Minihane Show followers, the Minifans, wandered Main Street in small groups Saturday morning, which is about accurate if you watch these people. My brother Ryan and I were driving around, look at these idiots. There's no one I hate more, by the way, on earth. No one right now. If you said to me, who's the person on earth I hate the most, who would you guess, Dave? On earth. Just normally.
Me right now, maybe?
No,
Me?
no. If someone went up to you, we go and said, who's Kirk Minihane hate the most?
Shirley Leon.
No, nope.
Can I get? I like this guy.
Yep.
But can I guess Madawaska Rob?
No,
Okay,
I
all
don't
right.
mind.
All
him.
right, I didn't know.
I don't mind him. No. Kevin from Bristol.
Oh, okay. I knew it was someone like
He just
that.
rubs me the wrong way.
I like Kevin.
I should like Kevin. I saw
very
him at the
nice
show, and I'm taking pictures with everyone, as always. By the way, I saw the pictures. I look gross. I don't know what's going on with me.
You look great.
Yeah, I'm getting puffy as I get older. I
He
don't
gained a little weight. Yeah.
right? A little
Yeah,
bit.
he did.
But do I look like to you right now? Do I look like it?
So remember the tennis match? There was a picture of you.
Yeah.
And then the next day, you announced on Jerry's show that you went on the keto diet. And I thought you saw. Was that the impetus?
If you look at me
of the
now, I
diet?
look like I've actually gained
No,
weight.
you look good.
That's what I mean. It's weird. Do I photograph badly?
Oh yeah, remember the picture with me and you and my wrist is like this? Have you seen that one before?
Don't you remember?
Where?
that?
Cameras these days.
Which one?
From Jack's Abbey.
No, I don't, Dave. I don't go through our
I'm
photographs.
just saying,
together.
cameras malfunction.
I don't like it.
You
I don't
Look
never
at this
know.
one.
Yeah.
Kirk's with his family. Look at that.
I'm
Look at his wrist.
I'm
Look at his
losing-
wrist in this.
I'm dropping 15 pounds. Bottom line. Message received, loud and clear, as In Excess once said. So we're taking pictures, and Kevin from Bristol puts. This is why I hate people. I'm thinking about banning him from Saco, by the way.
Oh no!
Considering it.
He brought his whole family last time.
That's true, which is equally disturbing. So he has his arm around me. He's like, you. It's a joke. Like, you really like me, right?
He didn't.
He did. He did. He did. And I was like, no, I don't.
Why can't he help himself?
know.
Because you're not. Either way, you're not going to give him the answer he wants, even if you do really like him.
And I understand he's a sweet guy. I do
Right.
understand that. But, like, just, and that hair dye is unbelievable.
What do you mean?
It's disgusting. His hair is like bleeding oil.
Oh, he fools people like me. If that's the goal.
Well, I think, wow. It's incredible he's able to do that. So, so anyway, I'm back to the story. Anyway, yeah, I hate him the most of anybody right now. So, milling in the town's public parks and eating out at downtown restaurants. That evening, the group of roughly 150 podcast fans gathered under a giant tent at Birch Point Beach and Long Lake for dinner and a live show, which I thought turned out pretty well.
I would say so.
The location was great, I thought.
Yeah.
People were bitching, I saw, about having to travel around, but that's life there. Like, there's
Yeah, what can you really do?
there's nothing you can do. Like, even last year when we did it at, where was it last year?
Lakeview?
Yeah, I mean, that's a 20-minute drive.
Right. It's in a different town, technically. isn't
Right,
it?
yeah. But it's probably closer than we were from the hotel. The hotel was good, by the way.
I was going to say the only other option would be doing it at the hotel or at that gazebo right next to it or something.
I guess. Yeah, I suppose. But anyway, the visit seemed like much. Here we go. This is a big part, Mike. While the visit seemed much like any other tourist outing on the surface, the people of Madawaska aren't pleased with the treatment they have received on the Kirk Minihane Show, and Minihane's approach to this trip did nothing to assuage that sentiment.
The main thing I would argue is, does it seem like any other tourist?
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Come on, gang.
That behavior in that podcast is not socially acceptable in the place I grew up in, Selectman Dan Daigle said.
Son of a bitch.
Unbelievable.
Just when we thought we had him in our pocket.
Well, the next sentence would be that behavior in that podcast is socially acceptable. I thought he was going to pull a Daigle on us, but he didn't. You can't badmouth a small French Canadian town and expect a warm welcome when you get here. And then she gets into Aaron Andrews and all this stuff. And it's like, Madawaska is by no means the first subject to recoil after finding itself on the receiving end of Minihane's blows. He's been a complicated figurehead of controversy.
That's true.
Fuck off. God, I hate stuff like that.
true.
What is complicated?
You're a complicated guy.
What is complicated about it?
You love Madawaska, you hate Madawaska.
I know. The sports talk radio world for a decade. He was suspended 5 times by WEI. That's funny. Which I think is true.
I would think it was probably more.
Let me think about that. Aaron Andrews,
Yep.
Fourier,
The Red Sox
Red
thing
Sox thing.
before people knew. Yeah.
forgetting the other ones. There were other
Do they
ones.
count the last one where you kind of held out?
I was
or
gonna say that
whatever?
would.
Yeah.
That was
be
a
one.
suspension, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a couple of other times where I got suspended for a day or two. I just don't remember why. I got in a fight with one of the program guys, Mark Hammond, one time. Yeah, 5 times is probably.
Sounds fair.
I wonder where she found that record though.
She links to
If
something.
you can't think of it.
Suspended 5 times. She links to a Washington Post story. Can sensitivity training save Boston sports radio from itself?
It's a good question.
And so amazingly, this woman, Hannah Caitlin, who will work at the Globe one day or the Washington Post, she's clearly a small brain, liberal who hates me and hates Barstool and decides, she's like a Marissa and Jimmy or Jamel Hill or one of those people who just want to take us down.
Right.
No problem.
Right.
Good luck to her. So she I talked to her for 10 or 15 minutes on the phone and then another 10 minutes at Madawaska. And I saw her talking to person after person in Minifans before the live show.
Yep.
Not one fan is quoted in this story.
Really? That's
Not
surprising.
one fan
Wonder
is
why.
quoted in this story. Instead, she talks to people like Jane Carter from Madawaska, who, my understanding, and I don't know this for a fact, is recorded people going to the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Without their knowledge?
Yeah. What's wrong, Dave?
Nothing. That's not good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you worried about the YouTube implications of that statement?
No, I'm just worried. That's not a good move.
You made a
by
look
that
on your
person.
face like you're concerned about this.
No, I'm
Again,
concerned.
this is what sources. I could.
He's just so disgusted by that action.
It could be wrong information, but I'm just saying that's what I've been told, and maybe
Right,
she should
right.
investigate that. It could be a different Jane Carter. If it is, I apologize
Right.
to Jane and her family. But she quotes Jane Carter like, "Oh, that's not good that he said this about this show or that." Meanwhile, you got Minifans who love the town. I love the town, and it's like, and then they got. Meanwhile, of course, people have pictures of her like Sheldon. It's like could it be worse
He's a good
examples
Minifan.
of Minifans? And then me, and I look, I was like bloated in that picture. It's very annoying. I purposely took bad pictures. We pump more money into this friggin' place. But so then I reach out to Hannah Caitlin after, and I was like, boy, that is a really, like, good luck with everything, but I just want you to know you're a shitty journalist or whatever. You're a shitty piece of journalism.
Yeah.
And she's like, and she does what I have, when I tell you I have dealt with this with people in my career 30 times, I'm not lying. I've heard the same excuse every time. Let me see if I can find it. Hi, Kirk. I actually did include the number of quotes and anecdotes from the event, but my editor cut them because she felt the primary interest in the conflict of the story was a response from townspeople to the show, and that the quotes didn't add to what I paraphrased about the relationship of the fans of the show. My original story was frankly about 500 words longer. So, bullshit.
There you go.
Bullshit. I mean, it's like, it's just not, I'm just not buying it. So,
What's
so there you go.
you think the editor is cutting material from the Fiddlehead? What is it? The Fiddlehead Focus?
Certainly not online, I wouldn't think.
I can't imagine.
Maybe the physical paper, but there's no reason why she couldn't put the whole story online.
Also, like they would make a call, like we're only going to remove quotes from the Minifans.
Well, it's also like, and so it gets to this. To me, a better story, if you work for the Fiddlehead Focus. Now I understand mine got read and it was the most read. Of course, I understand that. But you have an owner of a restaurant in town
Yes.
telling one of the customers on social media to wipe the cum off their chin before deleting his account. Like, that's a business owner in town. Is that not, to me, a better, like, if some guy who owns a business in your town loses his mind, goes after customers and deletes his account,
It's
isn't that
great.
a story?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's funny.
I can't imagine it happens that often in that town.
And I feel like in Madawaska, he's not just a business owner. He's a big deal business owner.
yeah.
in town. There can't be that many in that town.
No, for sure not. I mean, I would think it's probably the biggest restaurant in town, right?
I mean, certainly bar. There was like no
Yeah.
other competing bar.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes, so I wake up on Monday, right? Or Sunday. No,
Oh,
Sunday
Sunday,
in Madawaska. I'm going for my run in town, and I see Twitter, Justin and Big Rick going after each other on Twitter. Do you have the deleted tweets, Dave, or no?
Do I have them?
Yeah. Do we have them? Does Justin have
Not
them?
on the
or-
screen. He might.
Yeah. See if he. So I wake up, and I gotta admit, I didn't love Mike's, like,
Neither did I.
That was-
In
that
hindsight,
was a
neither
bad,
do I.
That was a bad moment.
Yeah. I don't like that either.
You're like, hey,
Fuck
man.
you.
It's the biggest day of his life. Like, first of all, that.
Well, it was the big, like,
I
he was
know,
very
but, like,
stressed, is what
I
I'm
know,
saying.
but, like,
and it was a shithead move. Like, I
agree.
agree with. I shouldn't have tweeted
you
at
had a
all.
little more fun with it, though.
Yeah, exactly,
yeah.
exactly. I shouldn't have tweeted anything.
So Big Rick and Justin are going back and forth. I guess Justin went in and dumped some drink on the floor, whatever. I don't really understand why he did that, but okay, whatever.
Well, they handed him a shot.
Right.
Like, and he didn't want to take it at first, and they kept trying to get him to
I
take
thought we
it.
have 4 mics, Dave, no? Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, I can connect another one. Yeah.
No, I thought we have. We don't. Oh, that one sucks, though, right?
No, I'll get another one for him.
Okay,
I can
whatever.
see it,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So does Justin have the deleted tweets?
He's finding them right now.
Just give him to Dave when you have him. So I wake up and I see Justin and Big Rick. And, of course, initially, like you always with this show, I'm like, that must be a parody account.
You're right.
It's not. It's him. So I looked, and he's like, fuck you. You're a fucking loser.
I'm gonna knock your teeth out.
Knock your teeth out.
Yeah.
You have him, Dave?
There we go. Legend, ? Another bullshit story. He would have left with his teeth on the ground. I wish you guys were as respectable as Kirk. Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, this guy. I mean, this guy. I talked to this guy on the phone. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Well, I thought that was
put it
funny,
this way.
too.
He knows how to get back in my good graces.
I thought that was funny, too, because the reason he pulled the catering was that you have disrespected him for the last time.
Mike, don't get lost. In that. Mike, you didn't hear.
Hold
the
on, let me read this.
conversation.
Can I finish the tweet?
Go ahead.
He tells it like it is. That's referring to you.
Thank you.
Kirk. That's
So when I called him would I call him a pussy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Among other things.
I was right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You tell it like it is.
Oh, thank you.
He tells it like it is, but doesn't fucking lie. Your mini fans are legends in this story. And we lost the next one, but
Oh, well, one point he says he's gonna wipe the cum off somebody's chin. I saw that.
Yes.
So they're going back and forth, and if the fans like don't mind, if they want to go to Rick's and spend their money, go for it. I will say, like, he did fucking pull out like 2 days before,
Right.
But that's after we had won the show. We called Jeff's. We did all that. So it's like I actually understand where he's coming from to some extent.
Yeah, but so I thought it was really cunty to text Justin after the event was done and say, hey, the Minifans are welcome here. It's like, oh, are they welcome now? Thanks, Rick. That's awesome.
Right.
Like, we don't need you anymore.
Right,
So you're
right.
basically just gloating.
So he calls me on Tuesday or Wednesday and was like super apologetic and said he did say he screwed up. And then what happened again? He was talking about how great the fans were, and he came back a day early. I couldn't get the guy off the phone fast enough. He was just yapping away.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. I don't really care. But, I thought over the last couple of weeks, I'm like, God, do we want to go back to Madawaska? Do we want to try somewhere new? I don't know. I don't know that.
Yeah. Well, your logic was that they hate you.
Right.
And I don't think that's changed. So
That's true. Yeah, the Jane Carters and the Hannah Caitlins and
the Jane Carters.
and the Dan
Ricks.
Daigle.
Yeah.
Well, Big Rick loves me.
Well, you're right. I forget. I'm
But
sorry.
you know wherever you go, they're gonna hate you. Like, they're gonna find something to hate you about, right? In a small town, they're gonna find something. It's
I
so
guess.
it's
Saco
so
hasn't.
disruptive.
It's not that disruptive. You weren't there. It's not this. Do you think it's disruptive, Mike? We go in.
I can't. No.
You're gonna find a way to shit talk them on your
sure.
podcast.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
So
But
they can't handle words.
It's
Well, if you ever
disruptive
said-
in the sense that like Jeff's has business all at once for the first time. I'm guessing,
Well, I mean, the woman who owns the or runs the Inn of Acadia.
Yeah.
I don't know her name.
She was
I
super
apologize.
nice.
Very nice, and was so grateful. And Jeff's and Big Rick's and the caterer and the golf course and all this shit. We go in. They go in. The Minifans are psychos, but they're really nice. They're polite. They go. They're thankful. They're grateful. They leave. It's like it's bizarre that I don't know, like the assholes of the world, the Jane Carters of the world, just will never
Right.
understand that.
Well, you figure if every Minifan there only spent $100, which is a very low estimate because the hotel was
way,
like $125 a night or something. Well, let's just say $100. That's $15,000 pumped into the
There's
pumped into
150
the
people,
economy.
so it's more.
Yeah.
Oh, $100. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's at least I would say if you average everybody $300.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the hotel is $125 a night or
right.
something
And
like
just
that.
the booze and the food and just gas and just stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what did you do all day, by the way?
Me, nothing.
Nothing. You did nothing.
Well, I went to, we did our show.
Oh, right.
We trolled for some strange at the local parks.
No luck.
No luck, unfortunately. Went to Jeff's, but other than that, not much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would you want to go back next year or no?
I mean, if you guys are going, yeah, I wouldn't
You're part of you guys. You're part of the show.
I wouldn't push for it, is what I'm saying.
Right.
But I'd happily go. Yeah.
How was the drive back with Justin?
It was good. Very quiet for the most part.
That's good.
He showed me. This is actually. I'm glad he showed me this. I thought it was very funny because I was out for this. But Courtney Fallon's podcast, when she was basically the title of the episode should have just been like, "Kirk, will you talk about this episode?"
Oh, was it really?
when Will got fired or whatever.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, this is enjoyable. That's about it.
That's a long time ago, right?
It's like a year ago.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was when I was.
That kid died, didn't he?
It was. Yeah.
Didn't he
It
or
was
no?
while I was
I thought he
not
died. Did he
here.
not die?
I think he's alive.
I think
as
he's-
far as I know.
He's sober now. He tweeted.
Oh, great. Thanks for the update, Dave.
You're welcome.
So I would give Madawaska overall an A-. I actually really enjoyed the live show.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Get to go out on the boat. You hit that couple up yet since you've been?
I haven't yet. No, I haven't. But I had to laugh at at that story. I mean, you can't do anything but laugh at that stuff. Like it's and then the whole, I wrote this story, but the editor, I'm like, we're doing this again? Like I've done this 100 times.
It's also funny. I mean, I guess that's kind of what you're saying right there. But like, it's funny how journalism, no matter how small a market, it's the same smarmy.
Well,
like,
that's-
hey, how's everyone doing? And then talk to you and be nice, and then write a shitty article about you.
But I'm saying this is how journalists like that are born.
Right.
Like most of them start somewhere.
Small town like Madawaska.
Right. All right. Let me see here. What do we have? Oh, we have BetterHelp. Okay. Well, listen, a great partner of the show. Honestly, this should be the BetterHelp Studios. BetterHelp Online Therapy. It's customized online therapy that offers video, phone, even live chat sessions with your therapist. You don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. And you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. That's the big difference. Way, way different than reality right now. If you start right now, you're looking for a therapist, it's going to take you weeks and weeks and weeks. Unload the stressors and get some unbiased feedback. You'd be pretty surprised what you might gain from it. See if it's for you. I can't recommend enough. I've talked to people all the time about this. I've recommended this to people. The podcast is sponsored in part by BetterHelp, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Kirk10. That's betterhelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Do that today at BetterHelp and get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com. They've been with us for a while. We like having them around. Hope they stick around. Our great friends at BetterHelp. All right, what else is... justice was served as well. The big win over Curtatone.
Oh, that's right. That was while you were gone.
It is, you forget. Like, I forgot about that lawsuit. And Dave played part of it on his podcast. Mm-hmm. And when I listened to the part where I was pretending to be Cullen, I swear to God, I don't praise myself much. That's like legitimate genius. Like, if you think about it, like I'm pretending to be an enemy of mine, mocking him while mocking Curtatone, but at the same time having a real argument with the guy.
I want to get these guys as bad as you do.
And then making Curtatone look dumb in two ways: by A, believing he's Cullen, and B, having no answers to any of the questions I pose him as Cullen.
He's like, Kev, come on, let's wrap this up. You know what to write.
I can't believe, I have to say this. Joe Curtatone is the dumbest fuck in America. To waste the time. I have no idea if they spent taxpayers' money. I saw people tweet that. I have no way of knowing that. Absolutely no idea.
Right.
I know you spent time on it.
It's countless
On
hours.
a prank phone call.
Yeah, but isn't that a good look to go after Barstool Sports and one of their employees?
To who?
Not really.
To his supporters, his crazy people?
Maybe, I guess. I mean,
If you're a mayor like that, do you even have support? Like, are people like,
He's not-
good, I'm glad he's
is he gonna
sticking
run
it to
for-
Barstool.
I've heard he might run for governor.
I heard that too, but
I
I
mean,
don't know.
good luck if he does. He's
fun.
a fucking dummy, but
That'd be nice, though. You'd have the governor against you.
I wasn't, people were like, oh, you must feel great that you won. I was like, no, I wanted to lose. Like, I wanted to kind of just to prove how dumb this is. But, and even when they write, when they write the legal journals and reviews, they all write about how awful I am or what a terrible thing it is. But they keep coming back to, we can't, if we change this law, it changes actually a lot of stuff.
You said,
big deal.
Yes, you may record me.
Right.
So he recorded you.
And he thought,
what is the lawsuit?
And as I would say that Curtatone, if we could ever get him on, we should reach out. What did you say in the interview that you wouldn't have said if you thought it was Kevin Cullen?
Yeah, what is he mad that got out?
Right, nothing. He made his case again. We didn't make him look. We made him look stupid. But my point is, there's nothing that if it was just regular Kevin Cullen talking to him, he would have said the same thing.
He's like, no, actually, if I knew it was Kirk, I would have thrown in a few racial slurs.
Right? Yeah. He has no answers. So, I wasn't surprised. It was an easy one. It's an embarrassment. It is crazy. It's as long. That lawsuit went as long as history of the show so far.
2 years, almost exactly, right?
Yeah.
That is why. You've gone over this, but the fact that happened before the show even launched is crazy.
The lawsuit?
Yeah.
No, the show had begun.
Well, no, but the action happened before the show launched.
Oh,
didn't
the
it?
phone call.
Yeah,
the prank call?
Correct.
Yes, yeah, we did it from
and the shit's
Red 13.
Yeah, and the shit already started before the show started. So you had to be nervous
Correct.
about how Barstool would handle something like that because they probably haven't before.
Guy doesn't even work here.
That's funny. I saw Dave plant the flag like, "Hey, we did this." And I'm like, "Oh, it's funny when the first happened, you said I didn't work here." Like, which is it, Dave?
Well, wasn't there some article too, and he said, "No, that's Kirk's problem, not Barstool's
Yeah,
problem." There's
probably.
something-
It sounds like him. But yeah, easy. Like it got laughed out at Woburn. It got laughed out at the 3 times, right? Did we beat him 3 times or twice?
3? I remember 2.
The initial one
specifically, yeah.
was Woburn. Was it just Woburn and then
This, I think.
That was it. Okay.
I think so, right?
I feel like there was one before Woburn. Maybe probably not,
Yeah.
because Woburn was what, like
October
of that
November
year,
of that year, yeah.
and then we got the decision. I don't even remember.
What were those attorneys' names? It was Keston, right?
Lenny Keston.
Lenny Keston, and then your attorney would just put him in a fucking body bag on
the
that
Barstool
Zoom.
one?
Yeah, on that Zoom call.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
watch
yeah,
that?
yeah. I think
Oh,
that's
my God.
Moss. Is that right? And then my guy Andy Kaplan, and yeah, we had a good, and then obviously our main legal source,
Iron Mike Portnoy.
Mike Portnoy, who sent me some text afterwards. It just made no sense. I was like, that's good.
That was one of my third chair pitches, by the way.
Oh, let's get to the third chair pitches.
Oh, really?
yeah.
I like where it's starting, though.
That's the best one by far. I'll say
okay.
that. So Dave reaches out and he's like, first of all, he's got 3 million ideas about merchandise, which you must know I don't care about.
I know you don't care about it, but it's not about you or I. It's about the other people out there that consume this show. Do they want things like that? It feels like the answer is yes, so let's just give it to them.
Okay.
Also, if he just-
you're
so
so
why don't you
kind.
just give it?
You're so kind to do that, Dave. For free, right?
No, not for free.
Okay.
They're gonna pay the least amount possible is what we're trying to pull
How
off.
the world works.
Is what I'm trying to pull off.
Is what you, but it's me as well. I agree with you there.
Thank
All
you.
right,
That's important to me, Dave. Thank you. Okay. So we go back and forth. And Dave is working hard. He's got a million ideas. He's doing a great job so far. He's annoying, but he's doing a great job so far. I mean, he's a truly annoying person.
Sure.
I mean, there's no...
There were more words said in the first 8 minutes that I got here than me and Steve ever said to each other.
I'm sure combined the whole right.
Yeah.
And Steve, by the way, is just like gone.
Oh, yeah.
He is like he is in the wind right now.
Well,
I think we corresponded once over the 2 weeks over something case related, but yeah.
I texted him when McAfee died, and he hadn't seen it yet. He was like, "Oh shit!" So I think he's like not even paying attention to that shit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're going back. Whatever, and that's fine. He's got a lot of ideas. So this is actually right before you reached out to me and said, "Hey, would you be interested in me doing Mondays and Wednesdays?"
Oh, okay.
Dave's like, "Oh, you have any ideas for the third person on Wednesdays?" Because I'm sure Dave is thinking in his mind, Kirk wants no part of just you for a show. Right?
Oh, sure.
Right.
Absolutely. Or it would be, we'd have to structure it differently.
You very subtly hinted at that.
Yeah. What's that?
You subtly hinted that I think you literally said it will not be just me and Dave.
Right.
On
Well, yes, wishful thinking maybe. But so he's got some ideas for third people in. I think the first person he suggested, if I'm not, am I right about this, is one of the girls who tried out for Danielle's show on Greg Hill.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Which one?
I don't know if she was first or not.
I don't know the order, Dave, but nor do I care. I don't listen to it. But we made fun of her because she said something dumb one time on the show.
Oh, okay. So that one, now I know who you're talking about at least.
You do?
I don't know her name.
She's rambled about something.
Kendra something.
I don't even know who it is.
Okay, Kendra something.
You must know I have no interest in that.
Why?
Because
No, the answer is you want people. This is what's funny.
I want
to me.
people who listen to the show.
No, you want people that you know that you used to work with, yet at the same time say you want nothing to do with people that you used to work with or the life you used to have.
That's
at
not true.
WEI.
That's not true.
You said that the other day. You said I don't want to do all the same people that I used to work with.
That's correct. But when have I done that here?
When have you done?
When have I had those people on here? I haven't.
No, but you make. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I think he's saying him,
wow.
kind of.
Rare
No, but there's nobody I can. There's
Rare point against Dave.
Okay, so my point was that you would have met those people that I suggest, which are the people you used to work with, right?
Oh yeah, who did you suggest?
I can't remember for me. I just know, I know the Tangways and shit of the world. I know all
I'm not
those
gonna-
answers.
I don't wanna
but
do those.
There's no, but my point was there's nobody else. You've already gone through everybody you worked
Correct.
with, and you won't have in for the third chair somebody you haven't worked with.
That's not true.
That's what you're saying, basically.
true.
You
I
won't
know.
try this. Why would you not try Kendra then?
Because she's gonna stink.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I heard her talk with Greg Hill when we played the sound. She stinks. She hasn't listened to the show. It would be awful.
She was the best of all.
Okay, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Great. What a bunch.
Fantastic.
The cream really
Wow.
rises to the top.
No interest.
Whatever.
none.
It's tonight. What's your idea, Mike? You got somebody for that chair?
Me, I guess.
And the next one he says is Coley.
That could be interesting.
I said, have you tried Coley? Have you met Coley? Have you talked to Coley?
I've never spoken to him. I don't think. I don't think I've ever met him.
So you did section 10 with him.
He's on that.
Yeah.
Justin hung out with him the other night. He went
I
to
don't
that.
care
yeah.
about that.
Okay.
So, right, yes, yeah, and he's a nice guy and everything,
Yeah.
but that's fine. Like that's a decent op. But then Dave's like, we can maybe get part of his audience.
I did
Yeah.
not.
Yes, you
say
did.
that. You just. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to get used to this. This bullshit.
Let me see.
Holy fuck!
see if I can
Oh,
find
you're
it.
being challenged now, pal.
Let's go.
I have to go back between all these dumb fucking tweets. Let me see here.
Dumb tweets.
Text rather.
I figured Rear Admiral was on the list.
I sent Kirk a million fan questions the other day. He didn't answer one.
No
A
interest.
minimum of 50 questions.
I mean, when I say no, that's called the phone calls on the show, Dave.
I get it, but it's there's
They
other
were
ways
like,
to interact.
do you like Gene Hackman? I'm like, yes, I do. I don't want to do that.
They need to know what your favorite golf course in North Carolina
Even
is.
Dave was like, I was supposed to do the last video on the thing, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I have no. I just don't. You must know that, Dave. We've worked. You've known
I
me
do,
long
but
enough to
I
know
would
that.
never ask Big Cat and KFC to do a video and then not recommend you do one. It just does. Yeah. But
Why?
Because it's your show. I would think you would want to be a part of that if there's content being created. I don't know.
Why? What's I supposed to say? Hey, tune in on Monday.
Listen, did I judge you for? Did I call you out? I didn't call you out. It was what it was.
I thought KFC's video was hilarious, by the way.
That was good. That was a good
Like
one.
I said, we were the Proud Boys.
I'm gonna have to get the wife used to this shit. She was not having KFC's video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's get rid of it then.
Yeah.
Where is it here? Oh, you're right, Dave. I'm sorry. See, you're right. You're right. See, it's not there.
Thank you.
I thought you said that about some point. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So it's essentially the same thing.
Thank God.
What about Mike Portnoy, who I love? You know that.
Yeah.
But he says Cousins had as a nice little community.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not like
That
asking
means
for
like
his
that
audience.
means like audience though, and I'm like I don't care about that.
No, but he's not considered. I mean, yes, he had a show, but he's not
You
considered
know what I'm saying
a
though?
content guy.
So I know I take back my apology. You used it anyway, but just for the wrong person. Like I don't care. I don't. We can bring in Mike Portnoy anytime, no problem.
That'd be
Sure,
great.
we can do that, but then we have to get him out though. That's the problem. We'll be here for 9 hours. So I don't.
That's literally the look on.
Bring him in here at 8, and I'll get here at like 10:30.
Smitty and Trent, like when we were at headquarters, I think Trent was in the day. You were on the Cousins, and they have just like 1,000-yard stare, like trying to run that radio show.
It's hard. Yeah. It's also sad watching his son morph into him slowly too. He's rambling and getting shorter and weirder. And
Toilet
more
paper on his
bizarre.
shoe.
Yeah, more bizarre. What was I going to say? So if you have any more ideas, Dave, throw them over. I also don't think Coley is a fan of the show. Actually, I know he's not.
No, but he's familiar with the style. He doesn't care about the shit talk. He doesn't care about taking shit. So
how was your trip to New York? What happened with you and Erica Nardini?
I got the vibe when we were having a group conversation that she didn't connect the dots between me as a current Barstool employee or me as with people that I was hanging out with at that time.
What are you talking about? Here we go. What the fuck are you talking? Do you understand what he's talking about or no?
No,
I told you that I work with a company that's
So just
sponsored.
say that.
Okay, so I work with a
Why
company.
would you say that?
Oh, I just wanted
Hanging out
That's
with
just me.
People are listening to the show. I know it's you. You're talking.
Oh, okay. We're gonna talk. All right.
You
So
made it sound like she
What do
knew
you
like
mean
a
we're going to
group
talk? Of course we're going to talk. You're on the air.
I didn't know how to describe it. All right. So I also don't want to say the company name.
Don't
if we-
say the name then.
Okay. So a company that I do some work.
It's unbelievable. or
You said
what?
the people I'm hanging out with, like it was she doesn't like your personal friends.
Like he was with
Well, I was invited
Crosby,
somewhere.
Stills, and Nash or something.
for. Damon John was there actually. Shark Tank guy. Oh. Whatever.
well, never mind.
What? No way.
He owns Bumba Sucks. So.
Oh, great.
Does?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
We love them.
Yeah.
No, you bet.
All right. So because of that company arrangement, I was invited to a sales dinner. She showed up. I had actually met
That
her-
night?
That night. I had introduced myself to her earlier in the
So
day.
slow down for a second. Walk me through the process.
Yep.
So you get there, what day?
I get there on a Wednesday.
You take the train in the day you go there? Or
Take the train in.
You get the night before or you're there already?
There the morning of. Yeah,
Morning of. So you get there. So you go right to headquarters?
correct.
Okay. So when you walk in, who do you go to? I'm always curious about this because there's really no reason for you to be there. So but it's fine. I don't
thought
care.
it was- yeah, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
So you walk in there. Where do you go first?
I go to Mikey Fowler. He meets me.
You go to Mikey Fowler.
Yes.
One of the
Very proactive, very helpful.
the greatest.
Yes.
What a meeting of minds that is.
Oh, the business talk that was done there.
But I don't think there's a bigger supporter of the Kirk Minihane Show at Barstool than Mikey Fowler. I'm dead serious.
Probably
about that.
true.
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, he has no power, but what can you do? We love
But
the
he
guy.
can pester people.
Right. We love the guy. He's the greatest. So you talk to Mikey.
Yes.
Okay. So 7 hours and an hour later, you guys are done talking about the business.
No. So he starts just introducing me to a lot of the back end people, YouTube people, traffic people, everything he introduced me to. Then I bump into KFC. We have a wonderful 10-minute conversation.
Okay.
All right. Shows me the KFC radio studio. Nice guy. Then I bump into Big Cat, and he's super nice. And I bump into Hank or whatever. And I'm just kind of doing the circuit. And then I
Sounds
hang out at
contentious.
a desk and work for the rest of the day, basically.
Work on what?
Putting together all the YouTube stuff that we were doing, connecting the dots between the sales stuff. So there was some stuff happening.
Was Dave there or no?
I didn't see Dave.
Okay.
no.
So you met Erica there.
Yeah, Erica was walking out of a studio, and I think Fowler basically grabbed her.
Okay. So you
instead.
talked to her for a minute.
Just
whatever.
super quick, introduced myself, thanked her, and
Okay.
bye-bye.
Okay. So then what
What were you
happened?
mansplaining?
Yeah.
No, so that's over. So now
So you're
I'm
at dinner
done.
with Don Johnson from Shark Tank.
So now,
What is it? Don Johnson?
Damon John.
Damon
Yeah,
John.
who cares? Okay.
So now, go home, shower, whatever. Go to the dinner.
You don't go home, but yeah.
Yeah, go to the hotel. Get
Take a
ready.
shower in the afternoon.
I took another shower. I'm a double shower guy.
So am
Whatever.
I. So am I.
Okay,
But I'm
all
saying, well, you're at the hotel.
You
Nice
go-
hotel or
right.
no?
Nice dinner. Very nice hotel.
Is both shower twice a day?
Yeah. Why run?
That's why we smell good.
Okay, that makes sense.
No
You don't
reason.
just run before you shower though.
No, sometimes I don't. But I don't mind taking a nice shower at night,
All right.
especially on a day like this where it's gross.
It'd be
and-
hot. Yeah.
Yeah, you take a nice shower, you cool down. I had a nice shave this morning. I actually had a good shower. I had a good shower day today. Solid. I took a solid number 2 after my run.
Very good.
I was reading an old Billboard magazine while I was doing it. I couldn't have been. It's not possible.
What an image.
And I was thinking like an hour and a half from now, I'd be sitting with these two fucking idiots. I couldn't have been happier.
This
at the
is
time.
happiness.
Yeah, I was like, why? I just retire
Why
right now.
leave the toilet?
I just do a press conference right, like you said. I should have in Madawaska. I should have
That
just
would've been
taken
great.
the boat It just with those people, just live with them in some commune.
Because we'd be sitting there till like midnight at least. Like, is he coming back? He's coming back, right?
I never listened to the show, but I saw some people tweet out. I did listen to you and Carano's play-by-play, which was
a good time.
At one point, you're like, I think it's a wave runner, which is great.
Did I say that?
Yeah. And then one point, Carano says to you, he's like, you're really good at this play-by-play. But he said, like, seriously.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I can't see anything happening, man.
Colleen hates the guy.
Yeah, why do you hate Carano?
I don't hate him. I don't hate anybody. But some of the interactions that I had, just stupid stuff. I just thought there was some ego. Like, he was preaching to me on Twitter on who I follow and shit like that. And
he gets very into that.
No, so that's what I mean. And then the other thing,
Colleen interacts with like everyone.
Everybody.
Hates the
I don't
show.
give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care.
That's fair.
But people have tried to bring the show down. Like they suck. Right. And one of those guys, by the way, when I was on that conference call and threatened he wanted to come up here and get in a fight with me.
Yeah.
That's a sneakers guy.
Yeah.
Was like a little kitten.
Oh, there was a showdown at the hotel.
With who?
Me and him.
Like a fight?
No.
Oh,
he was waiting for me because I tweeted. I was given some bad information by Craig, so I included in my tweet about the show. Sneakers is a pussy. So
What's true?
I get out of Craig's car, and I just hear, "Why am I a pussy?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And it was just me by myself.
Yeah.
But I was talking to him, and I was like, he was a very nice guy. Like it was hard to argue with him because even shit where he's like, with certain shit, I'm just joking around, and I'm like, but with you threatened to beat up Kirk and Steve, you weren't joking around then. And he's like, no, I was pissed.
Right.
I was like, all right, that's hard to argue, I guess.
But he was like a little kitten. Like I rubbed his belly in Madawaska, just a little bitch.
Yeah, he's a fan.
And he's
It's like shit talk. It's shit talk online. You're
Yeah,
a
but
fucking
they-
big
well,
deal.
But Dave, when you have people who contact like the
Did
guy,
Did he?
No, but like the guy who we basically ran off Twitter, that Phil guy was like emailing Erica trying to get me fired. Like people like that, I have no patience for that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Like for no reason. Like I have no patience for
But
it.
to assume that I know all the background information on all this shit happening,
don't care.
No, I know you don't. But like for Carano to do that and then to tweet out like producers should stick together, then he blocks me, and the moment
It's a weird statement to make.
whatever, it's strange.
Producers
stick
should together, I guess.
But he blocks me, and the moment you hire me, I'm unblocked. So I hate moves like that. It just looks bad. Like when somebody that you care about is now in their favor or however it works, like, oh, now it's okay. I just hate those moves.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm sure he's a nice guy. He was nice at lunch. Whatever. So.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Very
That
nice
doesn't change
guy.
anything about the Jerry recommendation.
That's
though.
not true.
That's not. It is.
That is definitely not true.
If
That
Jer-
colored your record. Do you believe that, Mike?
No, I was
That
honest.
is such a lie. You're a liar.
No, I
Don't
I am
lie,
not.
Dave. Don't
I am not.
lie.
I
Don't
was
lie.
honest about.
Dave, I don't mind it, but you don't
No,
like the guy.
I would never-
You then said hire someone who literally didn't know how to turn a computer
He
on.
fucked Jerry just like he fucked me.
Correct, but
Okay.
I'm saying you went in blinded by your dislike for Carano.
I wouldn't say totally blinded.
But blinded,
I said
though.
a lot of things. I said a lot of things to Jerry, saying technically he's perfect.
Yep.
Right.
Who? Matt?
Carano. Like
Yeah.
technically he's
Technically.
Yeah. Whatever.
Technically, he's perfect.
Technologically, I think is what I was going for. He's perfect. All right. He's
great.
Great with content. I didn't think they would match personally. I was wrong about that. I actually heard some of the show and it was good.
I don't know
so
what
I
you're
was
talking about,
wrong.
Michael. Parts I heard were pretty good.
I just like the part, it seemed like Carano didn't want to be there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I think he was-
Maybe
he
I was
sounded
listening
nervous
too
to
much
me.
for that. But it was like at the end, I thought the best was when Jerry was like signing off the last day of
I didn't make it to
Carano
the
week.
end, yeah.
And Jerry's glowing over it. He seemed like he loves Carano.
He really did. He really did.
Thank you. Great job this week. Are we ever going to see you again? Carano, unfortunately, has a real job and a real life. Like I said, he is a damn good producer, but he has one great flaw. He's not dumb enough. See, most producers are really, really simple, and they just push buttons and do what they're told. Those are good producers. Those are the best, in my experience. There aren't a lot of, Bernie McGurks out there who have personality and have like brains. And Carano's got that flaw. He's ambitious and he's smart, and this is not all he wants to do in life.
He doesn't want a part-time job. Like, just fucking say it.
Well, Carano was
I
there.
don't blame
for
him,
that.
though.
No,
Do
it's
you?
fine. No.
Carano was there for that. So Jerry says all that nice stuff, and then there's like silence for a while. Oh,
yeah.
And I was like,
Well, I don't think
what's going on?
But like when I talked to Jerry, it was when I talked to Carano about it, because unlike Dave, I'm trying to make Jerry's show better. I'm trying to find the right. Dave is trying.
Dave's trying to get a job for his buddies.
Well, Dave, yeah, he's trying to get like one of his buddies. I'm
That
sure.
is not true. I've never met that guy in my life.
And like by getting a guy who's not great, it makes Dave look better.
That is not true. I don't do shit like that.
Well, anyways, which what happened. So I'm trying to make, as always, I'm trying to help out, and Dave can attest to this. I've always had the Jerry Callahan podcast, the best intentions.
Sure.
For that. Always.
Yeah, always. Nice things.
Always.
Have you ever?
Well,
have you ever?
Has anybody brought more attention to it than me?
That's no
Yes.
one has. You're
Have
right.
I ever threatened to end it?
You may. I didn't take you seriously. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did.
You were
Very
mad.
much so.
You were mad. You never get mad at anything, but you were mad at me about that.
Yep, I was mad.
You guys scrubbed audio like fucking pussies.
I was trying to think because I heard your show, and I was trying to think of what we scrubbed, what Jerry wanted to scrub in that moment.
That was
But it went to Facebook because we broadcasted live, so
Right.
you can't scrub that.
That's when Turtle Boy was saying that I should be fired because of my mental health.
I remember
issues.
thinking in the moment, and I don't remember now. I remember thinking you were overreacting in that moment.
Me never.
Yeah.
Never. I can't. Well,
Now I'm going to dox Kirk. Everyone get ready.
But I will say this: my final words to Jerry were, when you find talent on the podcasting side, because I think a podcast producer is different than a radio producer, it's tough to say no to that. That was literally my final words to Jerry about Carano.
What are you talking about?
Just that he's from a podcast producer standpoint, there's a lot of do-it-yourself aspect of podcasting that radio producers, they're like indoctrinated into a certain system.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all. And
yeah,
it's a tough no. So that was my point.
Okay, and you don't like him.
My interactions with them in
don't
person,
have
just
to
like
like
you're
him.
just like you're talking about with sneakers, my interaction with Carano in person was fine. It's the other ancillary stuff. We probably wouldn't be friends in
So the
normal
things
life.
that bother, the things that you say people should be bothered about, bother you.
The Twitter thing?
Well,
No,
you're-
he literally took an action, right? He blocked me and publicly said things about me that were just
What did he
unnecessary.
say about you?
No, he said like if Dave is supporting and following this guy and talking to this guy,
he got very worked
he's
up about
basi-
that,
It's
yes.
just not a big deal. That's all. And I'm just saying actions, but he's probably a nice guy.
But you won't admit that somehow played a role in you not recommending him for the job.
No, it came up in conversation that I believe these, like I said these things to Jerry that I'm saying to you right now, but that he's still good technically. Like I
So
said
Jerry,
all those
listen,
things.
he is not a fan of sneakers, which I'm sure you already understand.
How is the Jerry count? How is so? I like Jerry and Turtle Boy and who else on the show now?
Craig?
That's it. Tom Shattuck left. He was
Oh,
radio
Tom Shack
guy.
left. He went to Odyssey.
Yeah.
He went to Odyssey AM Radio, where Jerry was on the other day.
be tough.
Jerry was on Entercom Radio the other day.
Revenge. He's getting revenge.
He got him. He got him. I like Shaq. I tweeted out like, I forget, like I quote tweeted Shattuck's announcement, and it was
You're like,
basically,
Jesus Christ, Entercom or something.
yeah, people were like, oh, what the fuck the guy's making? I'm not saying, like, I'm happy for him. Like, he's got to make a living. He's got a family. But
Yeah.
I hope he's careful.
They don't
'cause
fuck with
They
him,
will
yeah.
fuck him over. If he doesn't have a good contract, they will fuck him
I don't
over.
think he's going to do anything too dangerous that they would fuck him over about.
I'm surprised he had Jerry on. I give him credit because of the Murchison stuff. Like, but I think
Howie's had Jerry on, so that's on a. And, oh no,
No,
is
it's
he
on
iHeart
Entercom.
now?
No, not
Yeah,
anymore,
that's
yeah.
It's
But Howie
iHeart.
doesn't care. Like he doesn't. You get to a point where you just who knows? I don't know. Anyway, so where are we going with this? What are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? Carano,
Jerry,
producer. What are we talking about, Dave?
suggestions.
That's it. We
Who
were
even
talking
knows?
about suggestions. You went to that. Yeah.
Who even knows?
Oh, sneakers. I think we were talking
Okay,
about. before.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what else is going on? What else did we miss or is new or something?
Well, if you want to hear, Steve the Liar Guy came back into the world and did a song. You want to hear that?
Oh, let's talk about Simpli Safe for a second first, though. SimpliSafe.com/Kirk. It's great to have Simpli Safe back. When Simpli Safe's home security founders, I didn't know. Oh, I like a nice origin story. Let me see this. Although I don't like, I don't have any interest in seeing that Black Widow, by the way.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't. Why do you? What are you getting so worked up? Why are you getting so angry about? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Not angry.
Are you passionate?
Why?
What are you?
Why the fuck? Give me an answer.
Did you produce it? Did I miss something? What are you, Stan Lee's grandson or
I
something?
think it's gonna be great.
What, you gonna see that movie?
No, never. I'm not a superhero guy.
That you need is that an origin story or no?
As far as I know, Justin would know more than me, obviously, on this. But
Yeah, get Justin on here real quick, Dave. Would you? Justin, go in. Take Dave's mic because we only have 3 mics. Justin yells out, "What's up?" Like I'm gonna give him the whole story right now.
what do you want?
What is this a origin story of Black Widow? Put your mic on, dummy.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
Black
I
Widow?
was wrong.
Oh, the Marvel movie?
No, Justin, the fucking
Just
guy,
a
the guy who owns halfway
African American woman.
The guy who owns
whose husband died.
The guy who owns Halfway Cafe. Yes, the Scarlett Johansson movie.
I believe so. I mean, she died in the last Avengers.
Well, you just said you would know this. Mike said you don't
I
know.
thought
that-
he would.
I'm not a huge Marvel Universe guy, except the Netflix Marvel series are very good.
They're bangers.
Bangers.
Good.
Just
I saw you talking on Quantum Week stuff. There is nothing on earth worse than those Lord of the Rings movies. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. I would honestly rather change my mom's underwear again on
Now
her
you mean.
deathbed.
Yeah. Oh.
On her deathbed.
Okay.
On her deathbed.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. Now we don't do it like you do, Mike, where you pretend your mom pretends she's sick and you do the whole thing.
Yes. Yeah, that's a fun game.
Could I get another cookie, Mom? That
Right.
whole thing. Right. They're awful.
I disagree.
At one point, at the end of one of them, they're always like hugging each other, like, "Oh, Frodo!" It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, they went through a lot.
It was a long journey.
Oh, did you watch any of those?
No.
They're terrible movies.
I'm not anything with mythical
I'm with you. I'm with you.
realms.
That's
or
why I
whatever.
didn't like the HBO show with the water bottles. in it.
yeah,
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
yeah.
the ones that like the end of the season they had like a fucking Pizza Hut in there.
Yeah.
They'd given up. I'm sure you like that show though. Then, right?
Not a huge fan of Game of Thrones.
A lot of incest.
I like
in that.
True Detective. That's my favorite HBO show.
Well, that's not relevant to the conversation. But your eighth favorite. You make a list. Let me hear your list of your favorite HBO shows. Go ahead.
HBO shows, top 5. Let's go. It's going to be.
Let's go. I like that. I like that. He's like, let's go.
Everyone, buckle up.
Wait a minute, Justin. Hold on. Not everybody's here. All right, go. They're ready to go. Go ahead.
1, True Detective. 2, The Wire. 3, Oz. 4.
Theme.
Oh, Watchmen. 5. Are we including? Is Band of Brothers? Are we gonna go?
It's an HBO show.
Sure.
Okay, let's go Band of Brothers.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty good not to have The Sopranos on the list of the top
Sopranos,
5 HBO
Herb.
shows. Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't.
So you think Watchmen's a better show than The Sopranos?
I've seen the first 2 seasons of The Sopranos.
Didn't do anything for you.
Gave up.
No,
The problem is, what made The Sopranos better is of season 2, Tony's long lost cousin Frodo Soprano had come in, and he was like 2 feet tall. And he was always rolling around and hugging Tony and stuff.
Was that
would've been a
Buscemi's
good show.
plotline? I
Yes,
thought? Yeah.
that was a much better. He had hairy feet. So you don't know anything about Black Widow. So you're not a Marvel fan, which is stunning to me. I'm surprised.
I
at
did.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought so too.
I will see the movie, but I'm not like a rewatching it, like reading books about it.
What is going on with this relationship that we talked about in Madawaska?
Oh yeah.
With Big Rick?
No.
No, with the girl.
Your lady.
Oh, things are fine.
Well, give us an update. We're not looking for names and dates and stuff.
Well, we live kind of far apart, so we haven't really seen each other.
Yeah.
We've been busy, but
She lives in a place called Fantasy World.
Well, I don't know because
She lives in
Justin has
Gondor.
these he makes it seem like he has no luck with, and then he's telling me about friends that are like Instagram models and OnlyFans and shit like
Well,
that.
Justin had some friend who got in like a car accident who I think he's tried to put the moves on now that she's like, her brain is like,
She can't run
swollen.
away.
Yeah. yeah. Is that accurate or no?
no, she's paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah. Oh, I texted you by the way the big reveal
You did.
on Pappy, correct?
Let me just say, it wasn't exactly the usual suspects for me. Like I didn't fall out of a chair.
Just the way he delivered it to me was.
You notice,
stunning.
if you notice, I didn't respond. It was. I was like, "Oh, you use a doorknob to get through a door." Anything else super obvious that we need?
He just said it to me very matter of factly right after the show.
Well.
I was like, all right.
So, are you going to see her? How? Like, I want to ask where she is. How far are we talking? If you had to get in your car, how far would it be?
45 minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's not far.
It's a pain in the ass though.
I know, but you make it seem like it's
for-
like she's like 4 states away or something.
No, but for like dating, if you want to go on a date and have to drive
But
45 minutes.
she's in the area.
Correct.
Have you seen her yet? Like, have you
Yes.
gone? Oh, you have.
Yes.
Oh, recently.
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, would you say she's your girlfriend?
No.
Would you say it's heading that way?
No.
Oh.
Why not?
Too far away. I just don't
Whose
think.
whose call is this though? Yours or hers?
I think both of ours.
Oh, so you still talk to her though?
Of course.
Like about what?
Just about stuff.
I don't know. That's why I asked.
She asks.
She asks
About,
what are you,
like-
Dear Abby.
Justin, I'm in a fight with my stepfather.
Justin, I didn't get a +1 to this wedding invitation. Should I even go? Should I send a gift? What do I do? What's the proper gift?
Justin, how do you deal with grief after a pet dies?
The person next to me on the plane took their shoes off. I mean, do I tell the person that's inappropriate? How do I handle this? Go ahead. Like what?
I forget what we're talking about.
You know what we're talking about. Your girl.
Oh yes. We just talk about stuff.
Okay. So she's a
things.
friend.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Does she listen to the show at all?
No.
That's probably good.
She listens to KFC radio.
Oh, you told me that. That's right. Huh.
Bitch.
Yeah, I'm sure she's very nice. Well, that's too bad.
She likes to blind my project though.
Is she really?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
He
see you later.
laughs.
Goodbye. All right, goodbye. So simplisafe.com. You go to SimpliSafe right now. It takes about 2 minutes to customize a system on your website, and then you're home, completely secure, 24/7, 365 done, if there's anything, they send dispatch out to you way faster than normal. It comes, you can feel safe. When you go to Simpli Safe, you set up yourself. I did it, like I always said. And it's done. You go to simplisafe.com/Kirk. You customize your system and get a free security camera. You also get a free 60-day risk-free trial, so there's literally nothing to lose. Simplisafe.com/Kirk. Simplisafe.com/Kirk. Do it today.
Did he just say, I couldn't hear. Did he just say 45 minutes is too hard to start a relationship with
Well, I
somebody?
thought he was talking. I thought it was like she lived in like Arizona or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I agreed with him, but then again, I don't drive.
What if
so.
she lived in the city? He lives 45 minutes from the city. You wouldn't date the girl? It's the dumbest thing in the world.
If you really like her,
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing in the
you
world.
can meet her halfway for like lunch or something. Is it that big of a deal?
There's more to
Pain in the
that. There's
ass.
more to that. That's stupid. That's,
you think so?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Dave and Justin spinoff show.
This is coming from a guy that lived right next door to his wife.
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Yeah.
Who knew that? What else is going on, boys?
You want to hear the Steve Elias?
Oh, that's where we're going. I'm sorry. Yes, please. Fuck yeah.
Okay, I think I know what this is.
He's already done a Colonnade parody song from this very album, by the
Right.
way. Here's Steve's a Liar Guy.
Kirk tried looking all around to find a good producer, but no one could be found. Carano wants to know just whose dick to suck
Well.
to try to get the job over the stupid schmuck, yeah. Dave fucking Colonnade Dave fucking Colonnade Dave fucking Colonnade Dave fucking Colonnade, yeah. He hosts a show, he calls the hits. It's as good as Kirk and Steve's partnership, yeah. He might get fired, and then he can be like Steve living out of a van, yeah. Dave fucking Colonnade is Dave fucking Colonnade. Dave fucking Colonnade. Dave fucking Colonnade, yeah. Kirk will see just how bad it can be when Dave won't shut up about Pat McAfee,
Oh,
yeah. He's the king of Instagram and he talks down to Erica cause she's not a man.
Oh, we didn't get to that story yet,
No, we
Mike.
didn't.
We'll get to it in a second.
Distract us.
Distracted by that stupid, boring dinner story.
Bad ideas, he has a lot. His head is full of rocks, yeah. IQ as small as Big Rick's cock. I also heard he has some ugly kids.
Well,
Poor bastard thinks that they are his, yeah. He's in love with Ryan Whitney. He thinks his roommate story's interesting. Yeah. Goatee out of style since 2005. Only man on earth who can get dunked on by Mike. Dave fucking Colonnade is Dave fucking Colonnade. Yeah. Dave fucking Colonnade. He's a real big dummy fucking Colonnade. Yeah. Dave fucking Colonnade.
There we go.
it's a good one.
That's a good one. That's pretty good.
That's a good one. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I like
Sort of a
it.
sequel to Glory Days.
Are your kids not attractive yet?
Oh, they are adorable.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Pictures I've seen, but that's fine.
You're supposed to say that about your own.
You have two kids, right?
I have two kids. Yeah.
Yes. Jerry's like, that's the one thing I like about Colin. He admits he hates his kids.
Do you admit that?
It's a stressful time at this age. Yes.
How old are your kids?
4 and almost 2.
Yeah, that's rough. That is.
It's just
I-
bad. And during
mine
the
are spread out
pandemic
5
was
years
really
apart.
bad.
Yeah, that's not.
And I have help. Like, I'm a pussy. I have help. Other people don't have help. I don't know.
What do you mean, you have like a maid?
No, but my mom takes care of everything to do with them, and I just still
Oh,
bitch
really?
and moan. Yeah.
Is she around?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like lives close by.
Oh yeah, she's 10 minutes away.
Oh, that's good. And your dad as well.
Yep.
Big Jack.
Big Jack.
Big Jack. See, I knew that.
Yep.
That's a great old time.
Yeah, my little
reporter
tidbit
name.
for Jerry that won me over. I said Big Jack tore down the Boston Globe. He did. The Boston Globe building.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're hired.
in a backup. I love it.
Jack Cullinane sounds like a right winger for like St. John's Prep in like
I
1962
was saying like an old school
or something.
journalist. Yeah,
that's
Jack
true.
Cullinane.
Not overly political, but he definitely wouldn't work well in the workplace today.
Is that right?
Ah.
Well, how old?
Father's Day, the conversations were just fucking wacko.
How old is he?
67 or something?
Yeah, he's at that age. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure it's hard. But that's what I always say. Like, there has to be some, even my age, and I'm talking to Kate about stuff, and pronouns come up and this and that, and you know, she's pretty good about it. But I say, like, you got to slow down sometimes because I'm going to say something stupid.
Right.
And as long as both sides understand that, it doesn't turn into this. But
But why does
obviously
everyone have to imply that other people are being visceral in their opinion back to you? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think my dad is being like,
not only he's being purposely asshole-ish.
no, that's what I mean.
Right.
So you can listen to it, diagnose it, and be like, all right, he just grew up in a different time.
He's
Good,
old.
We're
Well,
done.
that's sort of the Matty Siegel thing. Although
Right.
Matt, won't stop, so it's different. But I think it's emblematic of it's just generational.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I also think the people that get it. Like, I don't think every single liberal
that's
is
true.
going to yell at Cullinane's dad because he throws something crazy.
No,
out
well,
there.
that's the thing. You can find extremes for everything. Like I saw everyone was saying, oh, like the hardcore right was like, oh, they're trying to take down Carl Nassib. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Because he's a Republican. If you looked on Twitter, it was like 4 tweets.
weren't
from-
really, yeah.
Not real ones. And then like on the other side, you get the fucking same thing. So it's like, that's why I have moved so far away from that. I have opinions on it. We'll talk about it, but there's not much left to say anymore.
No, I mean, I retweeted an article from CNN this morning that was literally like, barrage Marjorie Taylor Greene with jokes and mean comments.
It was like a comedian who did it,
to
right?
get her to stop
Right,
being her. It's like, oh, so that's cool now. We can do that again?
Yeah, can I go after AOC then? Like,
Yeah, they didn't put jokes in quotes like they would if
Right.
it was fucking Trump or
right,
whatever.
naturally. So yeah, so there you go. So what? Sorry. So you're at dinner.
Yes.
Okay. So you're at dinner in New York City.
Yep.
With your crew,
Yes.
with the sales crew.
Yes.
Okay. Any other Barstool people there?
Just the sales team. I do not believe any like talent. Just Deirdre, right? She's,
disagree.
like,
Salespeople calling in to me just fucking roll a
it
grenade in
was-
there and
it
close
was-
it and walk.
it was-
Go pure Inglorious Bastards.
it was
End
porn.
of the movie.
It was
He's one of
porn.
them.
Can you imagine watching? Can you imagine watching Colonnade? Were you yapping away or
Oh,
no?
was I ever? I was having a night.
Were you drunk or no?
No.
Okay.
I could see him inspiring them to do great things. Though.
Delightful Deirdre, I call her.
Yes.
I always have.
Sure.
I don't think I've ever met her.
Is she the head of sales?
No,
don't know what
Yeah,
she's
isn't she the chief revenue officer or something like that?
yeah.
Okay.
She's the one that wanted. She was not thrilled when I gave away that code on the.
I remember. Yes.
which is understandable.
Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, she
I didn't know that Dave was pissed at Miltons for that. Like, what does Bill from Miltons have to do with that?
He wasn't really. He was. He was, but he got his. When I talked to him, I put the blame in the right place, Mike.
All right.
And then Dave was fine.
yes.
With it. Yeah. Once I understood it was all Mike's fault.
It'd be great if he really thought. He's like, oh shit, okay, all right.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was Mike.
So Dave is holding. He's the star of the show at this time.
Holding court.
Yes. And
Yeah.
everyone's sitting around listening to Dave's sales ideas. So go ahead.
No, so we're just in a group, and I am with the other company and the salespeople. She comes up to us, normal as always, and she's asking
Another round of drinks, sweetheart.
and she's asking very deliberate, like, how can we better serve you? All the good questions that she
To
should
you.
ask. She was perfect to the whole crew, and
Oh.
then making eye contact with me. It made me
Right,
feel like she didn't connect the dots. Which
Like she's
was
kind of like she knows who the alpha is at the table.
Okay.
Like she's not. You got some salespeople there, but you've got a guy who's worked with John Thompson there, the guy from Shark Week.
I got to impress this guy.
Yeah, like it's kind of like it'd be like honestly, like, you get the E Street Band, but then there's Bruce at the table.
Sure, of
like
course.
you know where the bread's gonna be buttered.
Exactly.
Yes. So she's making eye contact with you, Dave.
she's making good eye contact.
Okay.
I just felt like,
Are you nervous at this point? Because Barstool
No.
is very important to you.
no, I'm not nervous. No.
Okay, all right, you're not.
It really sounded like it.
No, it's
Boy, I
Delivered
believe
that
you.
with
No,
a lot
I-
of confidence.
You're nervous answering that question. I don't understand.
No, because I do think with people who are like, I put right to you when we had the phone call. I said, I work with this company. We worked a long time to put an ad deal together with Barstool. It's important to me. You were great about it.
Thank you.
Everybody else at Barstool has been confused by that. That was
like
me.
upset about it, or
No, like confused. Like, why are you a producer, but then also have that going on? And to me, it's normal, but to them, it's not. I had to explain myself the entire night. So I just
sure you did that very well.
very well. For sure, I did.
Succinctly.
Do you understand that you make no sense or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
You've asked
okay,
me that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't remember that question being asked.
All right. So she's going through the motions there, and I just felt in the moment like maybe she doesn't recognize that I'm also a Barstool employee. So I just,
But you had just met her a few hours ago.
correct, and I assumed she didn't remember. That's how the thing started.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there you go.
As women, can
Yeah,
do this.
right.
right.
No, that's all. So I just
Another dizzy dame.
Just a dame. That's it.
everybody said I was fine. I was respectful. I was cordial. Everything was good. And then
They
she
flipped
just,
her a quarter. Like, yep, keep them coming. Keep them coming. So the mansplaining would be you saying who you are and that you work
Yes,
there.
correct. It
What
was
did she
nothing.
say to you when you said that?
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why did you think that she?
She didn't give up.
David Cullinane.
Well, one, she shouldn't know. Like, she doesn't. I wouldn't assume she knew.
It's not that big a company though, and she knows the show. Like she knows. I corresponded with her about you being hired.
Yeah, no, I know. It just, but how, does that mean she knows what I look
And
like?
you had
Does
met
that
her
mean-
earlier that day and said that's who you were, right?
She works with a lot of people. I didn't assume she remembered me.
That's
and why would I
fair.
be at a sales dinner? Like, why would I be there?
Okay. All right.
That's all.
I understand that. It's actually a lack of confidence thing in a way,
Yes.
rather than being too confident.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Did you
Yeah.
stand up and say it or no?
We were all standing in that moment. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you all rose or?
No, it was before we
We
sat for
are
a
the
nice dinner.
sales team.
And what a sack of shit group that is, huh?
You have 5 reads today. What's wrong with that?
Well, it's because of me.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Well, there you go. All right. No, they're doing a wonderful job. What a wonderful story that was.
Cullinane's crew.
That's right. Oh, yeah. And that's the other thing is Dave. Like, and I got a lot. Listen, people for some reason they love Cullinane. I don't know why. A lot of people are excited he's here. I don't know why. But there is also that group that's kind of like he's using you to get to
That's
the.
so stupid. It's so
Dude, you
fucking
saw it, though,
dumb.
right?
I saw it, but it's so
Okay.
dumb. I don't understand it. I don't.
So you're here as
Why do I
long-
need to use you to get to Barstool? Like the guy was calling my kids ugly like 6 months ago. The guy was trying to take down a podcast that I'm working for. Like, why would I use you
Well,
if
first of all,
I didn't want to
if
be
I wanted
here?
to take down the podcast, I would have. I didn't try to
But
take
you get
it down.
my fucking argument.
Yes.
Where I'm going.
No, I
with
don't
this. You're not-
actually.
yeah.
But well, I think they're saying that you want to work for with Mike and Ryan and Biz and Rear.
The show is called the Kirk Minihane Show, right?
This
I
show
want to
is.
work with Kirk Minihane.
Okay, so you
Do
have
I
no.
need, like, what else what do I
so
have to say?
if Barstool, if Mike Grinelli, my buddy,
I am in with Kirk Minihane. If anything,
if you got hit by a bus tomorrow and Ryan Whitney called you and said, "I want you to produce Spit and Chicklets," you say, "No, I work for Kirk Minihane."
no, I would well, yeah, no,
He
I
did
work for
that-
Kirk Minihane.
What an
Yeah.
answer that
No,
is.
no, no, no,
What
no.
an
I
answer
just
that was.
No, I was.
What's that, Mike?
My brain was just.
I mean, he did that for Jerry when you said, "Come work for me." He was like, "I took a job as Jerry's producer."
That's right. I would never leave. And the next day, he
that's
sent me a
actually-
message.
and
Like, Can I have the job?
Oh, and that was like you were bullshitting me, obviously, and I answered the test right. You were trying to you claimed you were hiring me away. Like people thought that was real.
The
What are you
first
talking
time,
about?
The first time you were gonna hire me,
when you got in
texted
a
me.
fight with Jerry,
I don't remember.
you said that you texted Jerry, Cullinane.
Oh, I
to
did
come
reach out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you said no. Yeah, but it wasn't even. But I think I laid out like, hey, even then while we were fighting, I was like, listen, I understand you work for Jerry, but you want to do this job and do.
No, but that
some
wasn't a
sales.
real job offer. That wasn't. You didn't think that was like I showed loyalty to Jerry in that moment. Did I
Yeah,
not?
yeah, but it was. But
Well,
if you had
that's
said
what I was
yes,
saying,
but
and I
if you
was
had-
saying that, yeah.
But if you had said yes, I would have. Oh, you would have had a job.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a joke job offer. To be
No,
honest with you.
no,
All
this is a joke job. Performance so
The
far.
real joke on the audience.
Do you want to try and take phone calls on this first show or no? Do you think we should? Do you think people
Sure.
want to talk to? Or
Well, they'll know what we've been talking about.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, let's try it. All right, you want to try it, Dave?
Yeah, let me
you
set
have
it
the
up.
capability to do it.
Yep.
Okay. So we're doing live like tweets now. They're tweeting out the song. Like this is the part of what they're doing now. Okay.
Oh, so that's what Justin's doing in there.
Jerry's tweeting at Chris Cuomo. So there's a lot of wars going on right now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so like that song is up right now immediately. Do you like that or no?
I have no issue with it.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad. I have no idea. I don't know anything.
Promotes the live show. It's good.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then I mean the views are the same if people watch for
Sure.
however
No,
long
yeah.
live and then watch later.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
I suppose that's true. You're setting up right now, Dave?
Yes, I'm trying to. So
How was SmackDown on Friday?
I don't even watch wrestling. I don't even understand it.
What's what Jerry told me.
He is obsessed with that shit. Just because I can talk about it, he assumes that I watch
Such a
it every
talent
fucking
for
day.
it. That's how good you are. You can talk about it without even watching it.
Good God. All right, phone lines are open.
All right, load them up. Do we tweet it out?
We can tweet it out. I'll tweet it out as soon as I get it.
So you haven't talked to Steve at all, huh?
No, not really. The only thing he reached out about was Saco, and like I said, Justin did a great job with Saco. So
He didn't do it.
Didn't need him.
What did he do?
let people shine. I don't know. Everything was handled. Every question I had, he had an answer for. Everything. Now, maybe the scheduled meeting we had, that was an incident, but it is what it was.
Yeah, so we had a conference call lined up to talk about Saco. So if I just wanted to know, Mike, like, can we do it?
Sure.
Can we have it up by Monday? I want to announce it on the first YouTube show. Da, da,
Yeah.
da. And Dave and I are there for like 20. Justin never calls.
Really?
Yeah. Never called.
What was the reason?
He had food poisoning or something?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
You got to, like, if you have food poisoning, you're awake.
You got text, yeah.
So you got a text. I'm not saying if you're sick. I had food poisoning a couple weeks ago. You're sick. No problem. But you got to send a text.
What time of day was it?
It was like 11:30.
Oh, maybe he wasn't up yet. No, he's been very good about getting up early and everything, though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I guess. I haven't. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. So is he going to be here? Is Justin going to be here every day for the show?
Yes, and I asked
Even
you about
Tuesdays
that.
and Thursdays.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
I
here.
asked you if that was a good call. You said yes, you liked it, and so that's what the plan is.
It's great having him around. All right, they loaded up, Steve. Whatever the hell
not
your name
loaded
is.
up yet, but we'll go. 7.
Is that right? No, we're not going. We're
Oh,
not
you
going.
wanna
until
load
they
'em
load
up? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Go anyway.
Give out the number.
We're gonna go anyway. You tweet out the number.
You can just say it now.
That's true. I can actually say the phone number. What
Yeah.
is the phone number? I don't even know what it is.
I think it's 617 something Kirk.
I have no idea what it is.
I was hoping Justin would be next to me during this process because I think it's. I think you use a different phone number than I see. So,
What are you talking about?
like, don't you have an 877 number or
I
something?
have no idea.
Oh shit!
Get
yeah.
Justin! Justin! Get in there. Did we have a bad mic that we're going to use? Oh, we can use Justin.
No,
off
we got
mic.
mics. I just didn't. Yeah.
I thought we were going to use him off mic. Wasn't that what we
And
were
also,
doing the other day?
he's
Yeah,
listening
that was
back
fun.
to the show. There'd be feedback and all that.
He's
stuff.
talking. We'll figure out the number stuff. Would you? What are you giving him? You had a question for him, Dave. What was your question?
Do you have a question for me?
These fucking people. Hey, idiots. Justin looks angry now.
Uh-oh.
He was just put on the spot. It's not his fault.
I'm not saying it's anybody's fault.
What'd you
I
do to
just-
anger?
No, it's my fault. I should have had that number ready. I guess I. Yeah.
So you had the wrong number.
No, I don't have the wrong number. It's just people. I can't tweet it out until I have the right number, and people don't know to call.
So you don't have
you
the right.
had the
No,
wrong
no, no,
number.
no, no. I don't have any number. I don't have any number.
Corey's
I
battle
don't have
with
any
phone
number.
numbers continues.
No, 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 no.
It's the
I don't.
third year of this now.
No. I don't have any number. It's this. Yes.
You said you had
tweet that
an
out.
877
What was it
number.
the last time? It was you just couldn't dial? Remember, he was like a random number.
He said dial a random number, and he's like, how do I do that?
But you know what people can do? They can go on that new website there, and it says call the show as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that.
But I just can't tweet it out because I got to. That was my bad. That's my bad.
That's why they weren't loaded up.
Yes.
So we just
Yeah, because people need to see it.
So you said there were a couple numbers already. Then what number were you talking about?
Because they know the number already to call in. You've done it for a long
Oh,
time,
and
so
they're
they're
watching, so
listening
they
to the show
know.
live. Yeah.
there are people who do
Right.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you tweet out the number?
He's doing it right now.
We'll just hang around.
What a
Wait.
fucking smooth ship this is.
It's day one. There's YouTube going on, live switching YouTube. There's a process.
What's that have to do with you not knowing the number?
Oh yeah, I should.
It doesn't even make any
I
sense.
should. I should tape it to the glass or something.
No, it's okay. I'm just,
Thank you.
don't worry about it. You're doing a great job. Oh, well, we figured that out. AllBirds.com. I'm wearing them right now. I can confirm that. Let's see if I get the old legs up. There they are, my AllBirds. AllBirds.com. The AllBirds Tree Runner. Honestly, the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn in my life. Breathable, machine washable, by the way, made responsibly. Simple and versatile design makes the Tree Runner a perfect go-to shoe for any outfit. Light on your feet and better for the planet. Packaging made from 90% recycled cardboard. It's a shoebox, shopping bag, a mailer, all in one. Carbon neutral. Certified as a public benefit corporation. So you go to allbirds.com. It was started with Tim Brown, the co-founder. We found out that was not the football player. Wondering why sustainable wool wasn't more widely used for the remarkable qualities. They teamed up with an engineer and got it done. So there you go. You go to allbirds.com right now. Check it out for these great shoes. Allbirds.com. Back this week. All right. Are they loaded up, Dave?
We have 3 calls.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. It's because of me. I didn't have the number, so it's delayed.
Did you tweet out the number?
Justin just tweeted it out. Yes.
No, we didn't. I'm on the. Why is this so difficult?
He just told me he did.
I'm on the Kirk Minihane Show.
It'd be great if he was lying. Like, I'm sure he did. But
The last thing was tweeted out was the Steve's a Liar guy video.
Well, he said he tweeted it out.
What's the number?
814
814
277
277
5475.
5475.
And I'll put it on the screen for the broadcast for the future. We're learning lessons today. We're adjusting on the fly.
To put fucking. What are you talking about?
Like, I'll put the phone number on the screen so people know when.
But here's the problem with YouTube, though. It's like, I'm not going to serve. We're not doing this show to serve the YouTube audience.
Right.
What? But like, then they.
It's another form of podcast listening, basically. There's no difference anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave. I know.
Okay.
But the.
You don't have to do it live on YouTube, though, is the point. You can put the full show up when
On
the
YouTube.
regular show goes up. Yeah.
No. I actually
Ooh,
think.
uh-oh.
I don't know if that's the case. I could.
He
ask
just
that
gave you a
question.
look, Mike, like you're the biggest.
No, I did
fucking
not.
idiot
No, I did
who
not.
ever lived.
That's what most do not do live podcasts on YouTube.
He's so disgusted by you right
No,
now.
I'm not.
That's like, you know what, Mike? You see that lane? Skating it, okay?
That's right. That is true. I'm not all of this tech business.
Were you at that dinner with the salespeople? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
That's true.
Not to my
You
knowledge.
make a good point.
Now they're loaded up, correct?
They are loaded
Yeah.
up.
See, that's weird how that works.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
All right, you're on the whatever. Go. Just who's up first?
All right, 518. You're on. 518.
518.
First time, long time. I just want to say, Mike, you look great, man. I don't know what you're doing, but keep up the good work, buddy. You're looking good.
A real
Listen to
sweetheart.
that.
Thanks.
Look at that. Nice.
Yeah. Good for
That'll
you.
that'll
I'll hang up
that'll
on
end by
that.
Friday, by the way. You know, just like the chemistry with Justin and Dave when Mike's not in there is just a lot better
It's
than
really good. Yeah, it's laid back. It's way more laid back. All right. Thanks for the call. All right.
Goodbye.
But thank you, sir.
Yeah, goodbye.
All right, 774. You are up. Can you hear us?
I can. It's
What's
Mo
up?
Vaughn. How's everybody going?
Hi, Mo.
Mo Vaughn.
What's up, Mo?
Not much. Well, Kirk, I've got a movie critic critique for you. I watched Untouchables for the first time just last night on my way from Kansas to Louisville, and I don't know if you like the movie ironically or.
Oh, you're an
Well, what's
idiot.
the deal?
You're a fucking dummy. You're a dummy. You're fucking dumb. Where are you from?
I'm originally. I don't know where originally I'm from.
He's trying to think of where Mo Vaughn is from.
That's true. Mo Vaughn doesn't like that. Well, maybe Mo. Maybe it's. I don't know if it's a cultural thing. I would thought you would have liked the film, Mo.
No, a lot of white guys in it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
That is
It's a
true.
different time. I didn't think of that. Thank you, Mo.
Yeah,
can't change
it's
history.
every time. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Listen to this guy's whole drive.
Did you hang up on it, Dave?
I'm trying. I'm trying here. There we go.
They're still loaded up?
They are. They're loaded up. 774 again.
What are we listening to, guys?
Oh boy, who is this?
Who's
These are
this?
your first calls? These are the calls that come back? These are the calls that save the show, Dave?
Oh Christ.
What's
Why?
up?
What's wrong?
What's up? What do you want?
I was told to call you. Put the number up. I just wanted to call you back. I'm
was
happy.
told to
I'm
call.
happy. It's a
Who
great
cares?
day.
You started with a negative. Are
Who
you?
cares? Show.
Who cares if you're happy? What do you want?
You're talking about kittens. You don't want me to be happy, Kirk?
I
You'd
do
rather
not.
me be sad listening to you?
Yes, I would. I don't care either way. What do you want?
Well, that's fucked up.
What do you want? Who is it?
I wanted to call the show. It's
All
been
right, all right.
No purpose.
You left us in
all right,
Madawaska.
all right,
You left me
thank you for the
sitting there
call.
saying bye to
That means you
justice.
hang up, Dave. All
Okay,
right.
all right,
Jesus.
sorry.
You have to come up with some version of whatever you want to do with those people.
It's not really. It's not dropping fast. That's the. Okay, whatever. 617. You are up.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
We'll hang up on you, but not that fast.
Hi.
Go ahead.
I really don't have anything. I just wanted to be able to call in the first day the call-in-aid's back. But I do have a timestamp for you already, Kirk.
Sure.
53 minutes. That's when you got exasperated for the first time with Dave today and screamed at him.
This is Tim, right?
Don't recycle your tweets on the show, Tim.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Tim has a pitch. Tim has a pitch. He wants to do a This Day in Kirk history on the website.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Sure. Good. Well, that's the pitch.
That's good.
Elevator pitch, Tim. You there? All right,
Yeah. Elevator pitch should be done in 10 seconds or less,
Right.
or maybe 2 minutes. But
Or up
Dave,
and
you
down.
told me I could do that already, so I don't understand.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, I don't think I. Wait, I don't know about that.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Huh. You weren't in Madawaska, Tim, were you? Or were you? I'm sorry.
Nah, I ended up, my son had a last-minute event schedule change, so I had to be home Sunday morning by like 9 in Rhode Island. So there's no way.
Gotcha. All right. Well, hopefully we'll see you in Saco.
I was there in spirit, so.
Yes, you were.
There we go. Goodbye. All right.
Wow.
But hang-ups are working awfully fast now. It took a while to get cruising.
I had to figure it out. 413, you're up. Hi.
Angry.
Hey, Kirky, what's going on?
They still loaded up there, Dave?
Yes, they
All
are.
right. Hello. What's up, buddy? Why is there a delay? Are people watching on YouTube?
Oh, it's over.
Kirky, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
What'd you say, Dave? There's what?
There's a delay on the just the phone system.
Well, it's not always been the case, Mike, has it?
I don't think so.
I think people. Are you
haven't
watching?
done- I haven't done shit.
Shut up for a second, Dave. Are you watching the show on YouTube right now?
No, I'm not.
Then why is there a delay?
Oh, you're doing like the are they watching versus like the radio, the old school
they're
radio.
responding
thing.
to
Yes. Yeah.
YouTube.
No.
Why did you dance around when you said that?
Oh, I don't
You did
know.
the. Are you watching
The
on
old,
the?
the old.
Is that the old? What's wrong with you? I don't know. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, he did the do.
He
could
did.
be.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that.
I
That
didn't-
was the fucking funniest thing ever.
I didn't even listen to that episode.
You really didn't?
No.
Why not?
think that was my anger phase with you.
Oh, it was fun.
No, it couldn't have been because that was done here. Do.
Yeah, you did it while you were taping the show with Jerry here.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't listen.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Chemistry.
I still do that. People point that out all the time. So.
What's up, buddy? What do you want?
No, not much. I just wanted to let you know that I know that this is not going to last with Coleman for
I
one
would
solid
agree with
reason.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And you might remember this, Kirky. You had a big issue with Bradford because he did one thing that really pissed you off. Whenever you asked him a question and it kind of flustered him a little bit, he would always say, "Yeah, no."
Yeah.
And then he would answer the question. Coleman does the same shit. Whenever he gets flustered, whenever you get him riled up, he does the same thing.
Well, I'll tell you, I called.
Those little things add up, and I think that's
all right.
enough.
Thanks for the call. I was kind enough to call into Dave's hit show the other day.
Yes.
You want to talk about flustered?
Oh God, was I ever?
Jesus God.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, that's true. But I was just calling to joke around.
I said it was a classy move.
Well,
And
yeah.
but I was trying to like stay in character too, and you know
What character?
like over the top guy,
Wacky
you know?
DJ Dave.
Yeah, I'm over the top. You know,
Okay,
have
so-
fun, have laughs. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about
That's what it's
that.
all about.
Evidently left him there. Didn't bring him to this show.
774.
Fun laughs and revenge on the Hits program.
Yeah. What's up?
Kirk, it's Beyond Average Mick. I got a couple of questions for you.
Sure.
One, Steve Robinson called you today, says, "Hey, I'll replace this idiot tomorrow. Would you do it?"
No, I would not. I would not. That's not fair.
Really?
No, that's not fair to Dave. No, I wouldn't do that. No, Dave's gonna do a great job.
What if he says he'll replace Justin?
And if you were me, what's it called? Beyond
Kirk, let me-
average.
hold on.
Oh,
Let me
Mick,
first-
Mick,
Who
hold
does this
on.
guy think he is
Mick,
right
hold
now?
on for
I
a
can
second.
tell you exactly who he thinks he is.
Oh, who is he? Anyway.
He applied. I think you talked about his podcast the day
I
you were
got
reading the
I got
application.
you. So if you were me, what's his name?
Mick, I think.
Mick.
Right?
If you're me,
Beyond Average Mick.
okay, Mick. If you're me and Steve calls and makes that pitch, is there any part of you that thinks, why would I trust that Steve wouldn't change his mind then 10 days later?
Well, that's obviously a fair thing, but
Thank
is there
you,
any
Mick.
part of you saying that the show will suffer with a baboon behind the glass?
Yes, I'm feeling it already now. 98 minutes in, there's no question. The show suffered dramatically. Yes.
I think we all are.
Well, I mean, why would
I think we all are.
So you're upset that I didn't hire you?
Oh.
No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset that you didn't hire me, but I think what you should do is you should let us host one of these live shows that you're doing during this, Saco week.
Well, here's the thing. All right, Beyond Average Mick, right? Is that your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, are you buying tickets to Saco?
Absolutely.
Okay. If you can do one of your shows there that day, that's fine with me. We have a podcast marathon that day. You absolutely can do a show.
So what is it? A tryout?
Fine.
What's the tryout for?
Perfect.
Dave has a question for you.
Yeah. What are you trying out for that day?
What-
Like, why are you doing it that day?
I'm not. What do you mean trying? I'm not trying out for anything. I'm just
Why,
want to be part of the world.
why you even Beyond Average Mick? Why are you even dealing with this idiot? Why you have no respect for this guy? don't take his questions. Tell him to fuck
zero-
off.
Make you better than that.
Listen,
Yeah, really.
when
Go
I say this, I have more respect for the next shit that I take.
Okay, that's a Kirk
than Dave
Minihane. Let's
Coleman.
not go.
my God,
Let's not
look
go
at
in the Kirk.
that.
Let's not go in the Kirk Minihane world here. Do your own thing, Mick. Okay.
Okay.
Who do
All right.
Who do you do the show with?
Beyond Average Christian.
I mean, those are two great talents.
Yeah.
If you get Beyond Average Mick and Beyond Average Christian together in Saco, that's gold.
Absolute savage.
I am
It
looking
sounds
forward
good.
to it.
Yes. All right. Good. We'll see you there. Congratulations. Not a big Colleen fan.
Yeah, that was strange. Interesting.
Well, I think he has his motives though to not be.
Well, it's hard. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I would not get annoyed with that guy after 2 minutes.
No, it'd be fun.
you want a
Haven't
couple,
you always thought about looking at yourself behind the glass, repeating the same things back?
That's true.
you want a couple more?
Sure.
603. You're up. 603.
Hey, Kirk. How you doing, bud?
Great.
Kirk, so I don't know if you heard about the officer in Worcester who drowned.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I was just on his GoFundMe page, and it's only got $159,000, and the goal is $250. And I know Barstool is super woke now, so I don't know if you're allowed to say this, but I don't know if just some of the Minifans could get on there and I don't know, donate.
Sure.
Some money
So tweet
to
me
it
the
and try to
tweet me,
get it up to the 250,000.
Yeah, tweet me the link to it, and I'll retweet it.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks,
See
Kirk.
ya. All right. Sure.
It's a good cause.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Has Liz Warren tweeted about that yet? Jerry's very concerned about
What do you have to say about that Ringo, Presley? Where are you? You can't turn your back on the flag.
Imagine the fun him and Craig are having. Right?
Oh God.
They got to be done by now. 614. You got
Greg's
it.
like, is this knife sharp enough yet?
614.
Hey, Kirk. Just wanted to say, love the show. Mike, you're doing an okay job. Dave,
Thanks. Very sweet.
What'd you say, Dave? Fuck you? Is that what he said? I don't know what he said.
I don't know, Dave. I don't know.
Okay, I was just.
Sir, call back, please.
Go back. We'll get the transcript later.
484. You're up.
They're still loaded up, I imagine.
Oh, they are
right?
loaded up.
Why don't you guys ever take calls on Jerry's show?
Hey,
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There's a big
Hold
call
on.
coming up.
Yeah.
Why didn't you ever take calls on Jerry's show?
Just didn't. I don't know. Just didn't get there. And I'm in a
No.
weird setup. It's not as much space.
Yeah,
Like this,
you didn't do. You guys
remotely the whole time.
Not the whole time, but during the pandemic.
Yeah, once that
because we
hit,
did
we
the show with the what's it called? The
Legacy Club.
Yeah. You know why'd you stop?
Pandemic.
I'm saying like in the last few months.
Pandemic, and then when we could have gone back, it was just part of the work. Like for me on my end, it was so much easier to do it remotely. It was quick. It was all that stuff. Yeah.
Also, those calls would kind of need to be topical.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
We
can't
did
be
start-
Like, hey, Jerry, where do you like?
No, but I mean, but
we
Jerry
started
could do
going
that
live.
though with like the topical stuff.
Yeah.
Easily. You know.
No, but I'm saying the calls would need to be from people watching the show live.
And we were
sure.
going live.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
You
you're
know, there'll be people calling up and doing.
484.
Kirk is the president.
Are you guys talking topicals? I love topicals. Topicals are my favorite. I have a question.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of the podcast called The Opportunist?
I have not.
It's regarding a pharmacist. It reminded me of the Dr. Dan thing.
Okay.
There's a pharmacist. He was like cheaping people off of their prescription chemotherapy drugs.
Okay.
I called a few months ago regarding the Sherry Schreider. This is the second season that I'm talking about.
Who can
the
forget that
pharmacist.
call from a few months
First
ago?
season was about Sherry Schreider.
Okay.
About reptilians and whatnot. I called you regarding it. I asked you if you could listen to it. It reminded me of a case.
Oh, thank
It was
you.
about a cult leader.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right, goodbye.
Yeah. So like it
Dave, hang up. Jesus Christ.
Did you think that was someone else?
I don't know. I thought at first it was gonna be like Copperdoodle. When I first heard the
Okay,
voice
because I
talk.
thought you said we got to get to this one.
So it was-
And then I was like, who the fuck is this?
I thought you had to be. I thought it was Copperdoodle calling.
My manager.
Your manager.
I mean,
yeah.
2 days a week on this program.
Does Jon Stewart calls your show, right?
He did once, and he never has.
I haven't heard from him in probably a year.
I know, it's very sad. I hope he's all right.
Oh, he tweets at me a lot.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Naturally, okay, good.
Busy.
401.
Would he call the hits?
He didn't call the hits.
No. Okay.
Yeah. 401.
Hey, sorry, I don't mean to bring the mood down. I know today's a big day, but I had a question about that atrocity with the mentally challenged person.
With the what?
So how hard? So that atrocity with that mentally challenged person.
You got to be more specific in this world, buddy.
So
That I'm back? Is that what you're talking about?
well, so how hard do you think Portnoy actually threw the wallet?
Oh, that's what it was?
Oh,
I guessed the setup correctly.
Jesus, that was too bad.
I told you we should screen calls. I told you that.
You did?
I did. 214. You're up.
We've tried that before. It didn't go well, as I recall.
214.
Hey guys, I have a question. Why do people like eat breakfast for dinner, but no one eats dinner for breakfast?
You know what's funny? It's a good question. I've always thought about that. Why? It just what happened is it because of the way like why couldn't I have spaghetti this morning and then have cereal tonight?
Right.
What happened?
You. I mean, you
The
could.
way it was marketed.
Yeah, I guess. But like, when did it become okay to have French toast for dinner?
I have no idea.
Like, what happened? When were people doing that in the 50s?
I don't know. I know. I suspect it may be a product of not having a lot of money because I remember that was usually my dinner was like
Right.
French toast or
Sure.
something like that.
But like breakfast for dinner is like a thing.
Probably because it moved later and later, right? Brunch is around 11:30, and it started to trickle and started a trend.
Yes, although people have like pizza for breakfast sometimes, like cold pizza. Or something.
Sure.
But not really.
But it's not. It's like when you're not doing it.
But you have steak with your breakfast sometimes.
I guess. Yeah.
Steak and eggs or ham. You know, what's? It's a good question.
Well, they literally said I think bacon was nominated for breakfast, and it wasn't selling enough, so they marketed.
Oh, is
it
that
for
true?
breakfast. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
They had with dinner?
I guess so. Yeah.
Huh.
Or lunch or something.
Oh, it's interesting. That's a great question. It's the best call we've had so far. Give you
That
the
is a
idea
good
how the
question.
calls have been so far.
All right, 401. You're up.
They're still loaded up, Dave?
Still loaded up.
Hey guys, quick question for you, Colleen. So, Kirk hates when people mess with the product. So I'm wondering, due to this YouTube channel, can you list the things that we are now unable to hear or unable to do because we're live on YouTube?
Can I list the thing? I don't think anything.
What do you mean, like what?
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
curious.
understand.
Is there something we're missing?
Like hearing, like, can you still hit the post? Are you able to say certain swear words because you're live on YouTube?
Well, he said cunt earlier, and I'm not positive about cunt, but
He just said it
keep,
twice.
Yeah, we'll keep doing it. Who knows? I'm not positive. So there's some questions there, but everything else should be normal.
Yeah, because the music shit is they just,
Right.
you know, whoever owns that song is getting paid now instead of you, if you can monetize it.
Correct.
Which that's happening in podcasting anyway. You were going to get dinged for that if you kept going.
You knew that, Mike, though, didn't you?
Come on, I mean, yeah.
Well, which is why, you know, you got to do it legally.
Bare bones stuff.
I mean, really.
Got to do it legally. All right, another 401. You're up.
Oh, okay.
I hate his introductions to the calls.
Well, I don't know what to do. You didn't tell me.
401, you're up.
He thinks he's hosting the hits while he takes
No,
his
I don't
calls.
know what to do, so I'm just.
We know that. Believe me, you don't have to tell us that. Hello.
Hey, it's Chris visiting us from Rhode Island.
Well, here's the test. I mean, here's the test. Hold on.
Right.
I mean, Dave's a lover.
It's peace and love. Come on, Dave. Peace and love, baby.
Peace and love. Yeah,
So you know the deal with Chris?
No.
Hold on, Chris. We'll let you. I keep him safe. So we'll let you talk in a moment. This was the guy who Steve would abort immediately every time he called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna let him talk
Per your orders.
Absolutely going to let him
Not
talk.
per my orders.
Also,
That's
don't
what
have
he
the, I
said.
don't think
I know.
I don't have the
Discuss
abort
that.
button. Is that something you still want to do? Or
No, I can't do that. You got to figure something else out.
Okay.
But go ahead, Chris. You bored us for calls over the years. You bored me in Madawaska. You're gonna bore everyone now.
You're about to get a hysterectomy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to bore the shit out of you. So Mike said he had stand-up ready for Madawaska. I'm wondering if he's going to do it for Saco.
No, I figured he would. That's why I didn't ask him.
Yeah, I suspect.
I
suspect.
So no, it would have been no good then. But yeah, you never know. Yeah, maybe we'll do it in soccer. Who knows?
Hey,
Chris?
bigger stage. All right.
All right,
All
bye.
right. All right. All right. That's all I know.
Quit
Thanks.
while you're
Love you
ahead.
guys.
That'll good. There
Bye.
you go. I met his brother there too in Madawaska. Very nice guy.
Yes, he is real, in fact.
The people were very nice, and the Minifans were great. In Madawaska.
Everyone was very nice.
They really
Even
were.
people I think I don't like. I realize, like,
Yep.
oh, it's a fucking online thing.
Right. Everyone had a good time. I think. But who knows? All right, we'll take one or two more. Dave.
one more left.
Perfect. We'll wrap it up.
All right, 401.
Hey, wow, great show so far. Mike was pretty in sync. Dave, I've already orgasmed to your voice twice.
Ooh, nice.
Kirk, hello, my friend. I wanted to extend, first of all, an open invitation to have a show in Bristol. Yours for the taking.
Okay. All right.
Yep, that was Kevin from Bristol. I gave Dave the high sign.
Yep.
Off he goes.
Well, you're on camera. They saw
It
it.
was
so it's
Kevin?
nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought it was someone like doing a Kevin type thing.
I think it was Kevin. I gave the high
Oh
sign.
man,
That's
that's
right.
We
On
can't-
YouTube. That's right.
All right, we can't end like that. Let's go to 617. What? What is?
Is that
Why can't we?
You are not allowed to.
I thought that was
No,
like
you can leave him on, but
No,
why?
I thought that was a thing you did. Like you didn't like to end with a shitty phone call.
But he
don't
says
don't
it.
don't yeah,
Oh,
don't
my
don't presume anything.
Yeah, okay, let me learn.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let me learn.
Well, we can't end like that, folks.
Okay. Let me learn. Go ahead. What's up, buddy?
Kurt,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Just wanted your thoughts on the Hank and Rhea.
What happened? Who?
Hank and
Hank
Rhea.
and Rhea, they
broke up.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, good for her. Jesus.
Well, Hank's a fan of the show now, so I think that might be why.
I don't think he's a fan of the show.
I think he is. I think you converted him.
I think he's a fan. I met him in New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he seemed cordial.
Yeah.
Hank's spotting blind Mike doppelgangers all over the world.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go. I wish Hank the best. There you go. Yes, I didn't even know they broke. Well, it's a real tragedy.
Very sad.
I did see that Rhea hosts that show with
Fran.
and they did the impossible. I saw they were celebrating. They've done 300 episodes of that show.
That's pretty good.
That's it's incredible. I can't imagine doing 300 episodes of a podcast.
How many episodes?
Really? I mean, I don't know. 600? I have no idea. 300 episodes, and like Erica gave him like 300 balloons.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it a weekly podcast?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a weekly one.
Okay, so they've been on for like 6 years or something.
Attach him to him like Eric the Midget and fly away on those balloons. 300 balloons. What the hell?
It's a big milestone.
So they've been doing it for 5 years?
I guess so.
Closer to 6, probably.
It's
yeah.
a weekly. They've been there that long?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Well, they were on Sirius first, right?
I have no idea. I know
yeah.
nothing about that.
Yeah.
Dave is the Barstool expert here.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Mike. What's that?
I wasn't a Chicks in the Office guy, so.
What podcast do you listen to at Barstool Sports?
Chicklets. I think that's it.
Okay. And
I was going to start that Anus one. I like those guys. They're funny.
Who's, I don't even know.
KB
Nick and KB.
Nick and KB.
Oh, yeah,
Nick
they're
is
good.
very
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Nick's very funny.
He is. They're good guys, too.
Oh, I listen to Token CEO, of course, obviously. for
Sure.
the business side.
What?
Ass kissing.
Well, he sent me a text about it. Dave sent me a text. It was like, basically, like, instead of one show, this episode, we should send out like 26 like 4 minutes.
What show? What show was I referring to?
The Kirk Minihane Show.
No, I was referring to the case.
You were not.
Yes, I was.
You were
Fucking
not.
idiot.
You
You're
were
such a
not.
dummy. You're gonna
You
get.
were not.
What's going on?
I don't
It's,
understand. What's the idea?
Well, hold on. Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Let's go 2 for 2 if you're gonna tell the truth here.
Well, first of all, I was right the first time. It was just the wrong guy. It wasn't Mike Portnoy. It was the other guy. I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't Coley. It was the other guy.
All right, I'll give it to you.
And here are all the. I mean, here are the questions. What small topic are you most looking forward to talking to Dave about? Is Frances an asshole in person? These are all the questions Dave was dying for me to answer on Instagram.
Well, that's what people do on Instagram. It's kind of an
Well,
important.
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Where I can't find it, Dave. But anyway, so what was your point?
Erica was saying small, like micro audio is going to be the next big thing. I said if you should consider that for the case, doing micro episodes of the case, which builds up the hype for the bigger kind of series. So
That's reasonable, I guess. But I think, her point is just like we're in this YouTube, TikTok generation that can't pay attention for 40 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's just putting clips up on YouTube. Is that all it is?
No. Like do actual episodes on. What's the guy that the sit down?
Oh.
Like the sit down is actually 60 minutes long from Nadu. It
Yeah.
could be let's call it 12 minutes long.
Well, I got no use for Nadu. He's out on me for me too.
Really?
Yeah, because he had he made a pitch for a whole sit down to.
Right.
And it did not include me.
That's embarrassing.
I brought him back.
When you were the one.
Yes.
It was your idea. No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Fuck you," turns his back on me.
Unbelievable.
He's been chasing it too. I said, "You wish me a happy Father's Day and all that." So, no.
Disappointing.
No.
How briefly he was here.
Yeah, I like that podcast, but what can you do?
Nothing he can do.
And that's the other big mystery surrounding the show now. We'll talk about Vincero first. VinceroCollective.com/Kirk. They're back. I'm always happy to have them here. You find the watch that's stylish, classy, downright perfect, honestly. And it can be pricey usually. Vincero is changing that. They believe you deserve to look good no matter your budget. Office, date, anywhere in between. I mean, Colin could have worn it on the train heading there. Could have worn it during both his showers.
Sure.
Talking to KFC and Big Cat.
Yeah,
Mikey Fowler.
Big dinner.
Can you imagine watching that Dave Colony and Mikey Fowler conversation? Incredible.
I hear it in my mind right now.
Incredible. With his Vincero watch, VinceroCollective.com. Check out the favorite watches and take advantage of my special discount while you shop. They're loved by some of your favorite entrepreneurs, athletes, and podcast hosts like myself. And I do love my Vincero watch. They're offering a 5-year warranty and a 1-year return policy. Stress-free shopping at fair and honest price. Over 30,000 5-star reviews. You go to VinceroCollective.com. Let me see if I can find the VinceroCollective.com/Kirk. VinceroCollective.com/Kirk. Support the show. Head on over to the website right now and get yourself a timepiece. Go to our link and use the discount Kirk for your deal. It's a buy you will not regret. That's a guarantee. VinceroCollective.com/Kirk. What were we talking about there? I was about to ask something. Oh,
The show.
so I'm not really sure what the Carrabba situation is.
I was
right
going to
now.
ask about that. So
I
is
don't
he
know.
In on Fridays?
I think so. I don't know that though.
He tweeted. It seemed like.
Oh, I didn't see this. What was it?
He said
Recently or no?
Right after Madawaska.
Oh, okay.
Or whenever that episode went up, I assume, because someone said like, "Hey, Jared, Kirk said you don't care about the show or something, or you didn't want to come in or something like that," and he tweeted your text exchange where he was like, "I can come in," and you were like, "Yeah, we're good."
Yeah, I think it was.
And I think it was a way of saying like, I tried to come in, but he said he didn't want.
He did not, but it was that week where we were like trying to figure dates out.
Yeah.
Pre-Madawaska was no big deal.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I love Jared, but I do think it's like it is hard for Jared during baseball season.
Sure, yeah.
And now, I mean, if we're going to do this YouTube thing, I do agree with Dave that there has to be some measure of consistency when the show starts. If we're going to do it live on YouTube,
Right.
I'm fine with that. So if it's 10 a.m. and Jared can make it 10 a.m. Friday, if not, like whenever he can make it, great. And then when the baseball season's over, I
November
imagine
will be, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a contract at Barstool, but he can come in and do his thing. That's
Is he not re-signed yet?
I don't know. But I mean, it's done. It's only July, right? I mean, this
When is it
contract's
up?
up at the end of the year, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Boy, that's early negotiation then, because you've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's early. Maybe it's end of the summer, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be weird if they got rid of the baseball guy in fucking October, though.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's always welcome here. He's the opposite of Mike, though. Mike's sitting there begging for 2 days a week.
Begging.
Oh, by the way, patreon.com/Blind Mike.
Thank
Patreon.com/ that's what he's here for.
So it's paying the bills. Hey.
That was the small talk before the show. It was collaborative. It was personal. You
About
know
what?
About
I don't know
the
what you mean.
Patreon. How's it going?
said,
All
how's it
this-
going?
I haven't seen Mike in a long time.
Boy,
Yeah.
wow, what a
I said
question.
good.
Wow.
Yeah, it was big
Don't
stuff.
you think Jerry should go the subscription?
I told him to test it, like test the waters a little bit. I'm not a big fan of full-on subscription.
That's true. You can do both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but
Or donations
Free
are huge.
episode one day a week, and then.
Oh, I think donations. Turtle Boy makes a whole living off just donations. Like people do that.
Right.
I want to support it.
Blind Mike Geary on Venmo.
What's up this week on the Patreon?
Well, I mean, I guess tomorrow, listen live for as little as $1 a month because we'll get the big exclusive from Craig. How this whole Jerry experience was.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, all the usual fun hijinks.
Craig's missing that. He's missing that personality gene. You know.
Why do you say that?
Oh.
He's funny. He can be funny.
He just laughs.
He does laugh. He laughs.
getting-
I see why you like a good laugh around you.
I've never heard him say anything remotely interesting, while being a very nice guy. What? I'm
You
just
haven't,
saying.
you haven't listened to his show. His show was
That's
fun.
true. I haven't
Yeah.
listened to Mike's show.
That's
I do subscribe though.
Oh,
Thank you.
I
You don't care, do you?
Oh, that was by the way, that's a big conspiracy. Justin told me about that I wasn't aware of.
What's that?
I guess someone on like the Facebook
Yeah.
page or something like that was like, people were like, Mike's not getting paid. And the people were like, well, it's clear Kirk subscribes to the $500 tier. And that's why Mike included it.
I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not going to comment on that.
You're keeping me fun.
I'm not going to comment on that. I also now a subscriber to Quantum Week.
Wow.
I did the $5 tier. Well, I felt like I owed Matt that.
Sure.
Let me say this. I've got I put Gig in my fan hall of fame, as you know.
Yes.
But you know who might be the best Minifan?
Who's that?
I saw him a few times during the live show. And this guy was laughing his ass off, having the greatest time, laughing all the jokes, loved the show. Quantum Week Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't have enjoyed the experience more.
Oh, sure. Very nice guy.
Great fan.
Yes.
You know, obviously deformed.
Well, hey.
But what can you do? That's not his fault.
Right.
You know, obviously something happened in childbirth. But I mean, he's a great guy.
A very, very, very funny guy, nice guy.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Fun to be around.
I don't know about that, but I mean, never any fun around him. But but a good fan, and so Quantum Week as well. But yeah, Patreon. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Patreon.com/blindmike.
Yes.
And the first episode of the Relaffables is Thursday.
It's not true.
It's not true?
It'll probably will be. So Craig's working on his studio. I want to do this like in studio. That'll be done this month, I'm told.
He's
so
building a studio right now?
Oh yeah.
Where's that?
Has been since I've known in his place.
Oh, does he live around you?
No, New Hampshire.
Oh, so you have to go to New Hampshire?
So
Wait a minute, what?
The idea is that I'm going to do that. We're going to do like
Bunch at once?
a month and record 4 or 5 at a
Of
time.
the Relaffables.
That's not the name of it.
What's the name of it?
Why Are You Laughing is the name. It's an homage to a Patrice O'Neill quote.
Yeah, I think you should go with the Relaffables.
I'm not going with the Relaffables.
Yeah, I think you should go with
But you know it's going to be called the Relaffables.
Well, now it will be, I guess. No, I didn't know until right now.
Who's the first episode going to be about?
I already sent Craig the outline, even though it won't be for a while. So contain your excitement, folks.
Okay.
But The Day the Laughter Died.
That's a good one to
Dice's
start
album,
with. That's a
yeah.
great one to start with.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I will listen to that.
Well, thank you.
So there you go. So what's up this week on the show? You got to promote this, Mike.
Yes, well, multiple live shows as always. I don't know. Oh, Wednesday's going to be, I think, Hanging with Blind Mike, where we talk about depression. And the kid I do it with, Matt, disappeared for 2 weeks, so that should be good.
Is he back now?
He's back, I guess, yeah.
Damn it.
Unfortunately.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Dave, anything with you? Any hits? You doing the hits this week or no?
I wanted to get this first, but I don't know. You want me to do it, you said, so I'll do it.
You do whatever you want.
You don't care.
I don't care. If you want to retire from it, that's up to you.
No, I like it.
It's not what you told me at lunch at Milton's that day.
That's not true.
No, that is
No,
definitely true.
cancel there.
Great lunch at Milton's.
I think he said he tried to frame it so you would get blamed for it being.
No, Kirk said, you're going to frame me for this. And I said, I will do my best or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so I am curious. When we get back here Wednesday, reconvene. I wonder, will Jerry Callahan have a full-time podcast, a host, a producer rather? Like, will
tough.
Craig be able to do that?
I don't.
Run the Blind Mike project and have his knife sharpening business.
That's the real fly in the ointment.
Sure,
is the knife business, because I don't think he can just tell his job 4 days a week. He's coming in 3 hours.
No matter how you slice it,
I got the prediction. Craig is going to be the producer. Jerry's going to start recording at night, make it easier for him.
Oh,
so that
then
is
he's
going to
gone.
impact Mike big
Yeah.
time. Yep.
Wait, so you think he's gone?
I think, yeah, from Mike. Yes.
Yeah.
That would suck.
That would suck very much.
Huh. Does he get a slice of your
Unless he's loyal to Mike there and he doesn't want to take the part-time gig.
He claims he is.
Does he get a piece of your little subscription stuff?
I mean, I throw him a few bucks when I can afford it.
Right.
Basically,
But it seems to me
it's
he has
basically the arrangement.
Seems to me he has a genuinely good time doing it.
He does.
He likes being part of this world too. It seems to me like he thought he was cock of the walk at Madawaska.
Oh yeah,
so.
wearing a giant, very good show
Oh
shirt.
God, I wanted to drown him in the fucking ocean.
But yeah, he definitely enjoys it. I think.
Okay. Huh.
So you Cullinane whenever you need him.
So you think that's what's going to happen, Dave?
Yes.
That'd be very sad.
Who would be your next choice? This producer, fucking endless rotation game here is
it's very incestual.
Steve
as well.
Robinson, when Steve
Saves three guys.
Put it this way, if Steve Robinson, if I told Steve Robinson in South Carolina I thought we were partners, you wouldn't be worrying about this right now.
That's true.
It's just the dominoes, the house of cards is unbelievable.
Right.
Cullinane would still be, half asleep during Jerry's podcast, which he paid no attention.
That's not true. That's not
Jerry's
true.
political rants?
That's not true. I paid attention.
Pretending to be political Cullinane was my favorite Cullinane.
Would he get in the mix?
Yeah. It's Jerry.
No, but somebody's got to call him an asshole when he's being an asshole, right?
No, but you'd agree with him. You'd be like, yeah, and Pelosi got her hair done.
Well, no, but it was worse when we were alone. Yeah, it was worse when we were alone. Yeah.
But as I learned from working with him, you just when he gets wound up, you just gotta let him go.
He's almost better alone. Carano didn't talk.
I thought the Kirk Callahan show was okay, Mike.
Oh no, that's
not
what I meant. No, I'm saying on that podcast, him just ranting about whatever he wants.
He's
to rant
great at it
because he doesn't even really care whatever fucking Carano
Definitely
says.
not.
You know,
the only thing I said to Carano was, I'm sure I said that to Dave too. I was my number one goal every time I did a show, every time I walked in there at 6:00 with Jerry, was to make him laugh.
Yeah.
To keep it light, because Jerry talking about his issues, but then making fun of him and having him laugh is different than the maggot, the real anger where it's like.
But does he want that?
Probably not.
Because then Craig might have a tough time. That's what you know what I mean? If he
No,
wants
Craig
that,
would have a better time. That was
I don't
my
think
point
so.
about Carano.
Is
It
Craig
wasn't a
political
shot.
like that or no?
Oh, that Craig can just be quiet, I guess.
No, but he can make Jerry laugh.
How?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't want that,
he's not
then-
funny though.
No, but there's so many things to poke at Jerry. don't
No,
know.
I agree, but
Yeah.
Craig has the, I don't know.
If you take the,
Yeah, he has the guy. Yeah.
I think Jerry's gonna run over him. I don't think there's any doubt.
yeah, if you let the racism fly,
There's
he's
no
all
way
right.
that when I took the job, you never would have said that I would call Jerry Callahan a pussy on his show. I called him a pussy every show.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I did.
But I recommended you for the job, Dave. So obviously I thought you were the right guy for it.
Oh, that's true. I guess. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I guess you're making a good point.
Anything else?
That's it.
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks to Justin for being here. Did we talk to anyone today? No, I don't think we did. Did we not?
No. Move on. That's it.
Oh, Dave, I'll tell you what about Cullinane. You think the people who criticize Cullinane, let me say this when we wrap it up, who are like, oh, he just cares about the merchandise. He only cares about this. No. He cares about the content of the show. He threw a suggestion to me for a guest to book this week that I'm almost certain he's going to get.
Oh, come on.
What?
Come on. Well, I have to run it by you.
Sure.
I normally wouldn't. I wouldn't want to.
No, but I think this is a really not.
Yeah, come on.
What? I can't give you any praise.
This is like when I said. Remember we were in Red 13. I said I'm going to try to get Jerry Seinfeld or something like that.
No, I don't know.
That would have been good.
Let me see here.
This sucks. Come on.
What? I just want to see 1 second.
The only reason I did that was because I didn't want then
I understand.
Kelly Martin to come back and say I reached out on my own and come back to you. Yeah.
Tarantino book out Tuesday. Want me to check and see if he's doing press with the book publisher?
Oh, that's good.
No, but it's not like reaching out to Tarantino.
I have no problem with it, but it's just funny because I saw my Bill Maher as you did. We texted back and forth at the same time. I actually don't mind that, but it's like
But it'd be different if it wasn't like a publicity contact through a book. There's a press release for the book. Like it's different.
I understand. I understand, but you don't think it's going to work, right?
Oh no, but it sucked that I had to tell you.
I
I didn't want
you
to
gotta
tell
try.
you.
I agree. I think it's worth a 1 in a million chance. I have no problem.
I also reached out for Springsteen because of his comeback there.
Broadway?
That did not go well.
Think he needs help pumping those tickets out, Bruce,
No.
for that Broadway show?
His publicist is not a fan of Dave Cullinane.
$9,000.
He's not a fan of who?
Dave Cullinane.
Why not?
I guess I was a little pushy, respectfully pushy.
The past couple of days?
No, just like when I reached out that first time.
Oh.
She literally said, I can no longer respond to your emails, was her last email to me.
I don't. You blame her?
No, she's like, no, I don't mind you. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
I can't really do this. Bruce Springsteen is not coming on this podcast.
Yeah.
Tarantino, you know what Tarantino what he's doing right now, Mike?
I know one thing he's doing that disappoints me, but I don't know.
Well, he's
what
not
you're
doing. He's not
talking
doing that.
about. Okay.
Yeah, but he wrote a novel about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like,
Why?
can you make a fucking movie instead of wasting your
It
time?
was not
on
as good. Everyone says that's
Sucked.
so great.
It sucked.
I don't think it sucked either, but I don't think it's.
Well, it sucked for my expectation level.
Sure.
On a
yes,
Tarantino
yeah.
scale.
If we're comparing it to Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs and everything else, then yeah, it kind of sucked.
And he keeps saying this is going to be his last movie, and he said he thought about rebooting Reservoir Dogs, which would have been
How?
Unbelievably bad
Yeah.
idea. It would have been incredibly dumb.
I don't know how he would even do that.
But his next movie is his last one, he keeps saying. But yeah, so he's wasting his time writing a note. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, if we have him on, I'll kiss his ass. I don't even mention that. That's a
So
promise.
Django versus Zorro is not happening.
Did he say that?
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
what I was thinking.
Oh, I was talking about the reboot.
Oh, no. Yeah, there's on his IMDb.
Oh, really?
Unless it's a joke that I'm missing, but it's listed at like Django/Zorro.
You got to love him, though. He's crazy enough to do that.
Yeah.
With Jamie Foxx and like some guy
how-
playing Zorro.
That's how it seems, yes.
He'd probably have Antonio Banderas, too. He loves like old
Yeah.
actors like
And it would
that.
actually probably be great. I'm like, it seems really stupid.
You know what's funny is that might be a great movie. If he does it like a fantasy, like his
Yeah.
Western kind of way.
Yeah, I just can't imagine how it would be good.
It'd be great if it was his last movie. That was it.
Just a fuck you to
It's a
everyone.
great. All right. Well, we said it all. So there you go, Dave. How, you feel good about the first show?
Yeah, I think so. There's some things that you can work on, but we'll go from there.
That I can work on?
No, me.
Oh,
me,
okay.
Yeah, it's all me.
How about Mike? How would you?
Mike was
perform?
fantastic. Mike seems like a different Mike than I remember. He's happy. He's,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Craig's gonna leave him.
That's sad. That will bum me out if that happens.
Shows where your life is.
I think-
You're sad that Craig is leaving you. That's sadder than anything. That's sadder than how sad you'll feel.
I'd have Matt from Rhode Island have to step up. That's my backup.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is. That sounds awful.
Great man.
Is he bad? Well,
He does my
But
clips.
you have the. I mean, I like Craig, so I'm not trying to say this, but you have the audience. Why can't you do it here in one of these rooms?
Me?
Yeah. Like, why are you driving to New Hampshire?
I'm not.
You're going to. You said.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess we could do it that
How about
way.
the Marine guy?
We could do it that way. Yeah, I'll have him.
Is he
That would
produced?
be a good. That
no,
would be a good mix.
Marine Matt. The
Oh yeah, so he did. There was one particular like video thing that I did every week.
Yeah.
And he did the first handful, and I didn't plan on doing that many more anyways. But he was like, it was like Patriots draft and the Revolution, like that's his job.
Yeah.
Dealing with that shit. So he's like, I had to take a break, and he never reached back out or anything. So I was kind of just like, okay, he's got plenty of other stuff going on.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Thanks to all the sponsors, and so we're back Wednesday at 10 a.m. right here.
Yes, sir.
All right. With